Ah, and here we are, day 2. Okay. Took a day off yesterday. I'm back at it. Where am I? Okay, so last I was playing, I was trying to find the tavern. Just such a beginner's step here. Ooh, take. What is it? Spurging out. White lavender. Everything at any point will serve to distract from the main goal, as the game is just so big. Such an amazing simulation. Okay, so here I go. Starting up, remembering that I need to focus on my minimap in the bottom left corner. Remembering that the human I'm controlling steers like a boat, which has always been an interesting thing for me. The more of a simulation you get, the more of this kind of ironic disconnect there is from an ease of use to just simply do things like move and stop. And I think what they do, the developers, I'm a developer myself, but I think what so many do is they prioritize the quality of animation, like the niceness of the walk cycle and the run cycle, all of the transitions between animation. And what that means is you kind of yield, you cede to a sense of real control in favor of something that looks more plausible. And then you just expect that gamers, and you yourself as a developer, will get used to this kind of funniness around moving being sort of harder to do in real life than and more unforgiving than real life in the game. So you might be running and like, oh, I've got a head of steam here. And now I stop and I'm like, still finally come to a stop. Like, that's not the way the world works. I can run and come to a really quick stop. You watch people play, I would say, American football and watch them sort of cut on a dime. Well, good luck doing that in this game, because the designers have decided that it needs to look better than it feels as you control it. I think there's sort of more of a healthy medium that you can strive for. It's a little bit of a pet peeve of mine that people just cede control over the quality of the animation itself. And I know some of that's easier said than done, etc., but I know there's more of a happy medium. You can strike a better balance. So then it just becomes incumbent on the gamer to get used to the sort of oversteering that's constantly occurring. Like
my favorite passage from Solomon's book.
My favorite passage from Solomon's book. And by the way, we're back to that same little pet peeve that I had the other day, and I'll try not to just make this all about the pet peeves and try to just enjoy the game and go through it, because that's more entertaining, I think. Probably even for me. I need to save myself from myself. Oh, but not until I pick up this dragonfly. Oh my goodness, now I have a dragonfly. Again, another one. So, but I find that the audio system is a little bit unforgiving, and the way that it appears to have been designed and then implemented is there's a sort of a 1-2 punch over and over and over, to the point where it feels extremely programmatic, where there's one line that plays and then another line that plays after a brief pause. Now that pause, I don't know if you need to have the audio envelopes like that have a pause between the lines that are played, like between the WAV files that are run, or whatever kind of file format that is. But it's just strange to me that so far, every time I've had some mundane conversation, which I'm constantly reinforced to do because I get +5 to my social every time I talk with anybody. For no reason do I need to be talking to these people. There's no sense in any of it. But the game rewards me for doing so moment to moment. So then I'm induced to doing it if I'm a min-maxer, which of course, you know, I am. I want to do all the things. Like, look at me. I'm not playing the game right now in the intended way. I'm walking around picking up dragonflies. What the hell? Why is the game affording this for me? I'm getting some shrubbery Sephora. Okay. I mean, maybe that's something that I'll eventually exhaust and become weary of, and then I'll just go do something else. But, oh, my brain is melting right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is a mini representation of some other place, perhaps here? This? Is that? Is it? Are they just... It feels like if I fall down there, I'm going a long ways and I'll die outside of context. Like if I do this, I'm like, going down could be dangerous. But no, it's just like a step down. It's like a little... It's just like some architect's, previs, like built out previs of something. Okay, now I can pick up, or I can light these. I light them all. If I light them all, is that special? Wait. This is just crazy. So, yes. Is this little mini building that up there? No, I don't think it is. Is this just like a home for little people? Is this some sort of Zoolander thing? Like, for people, this is like a place where people who can't read good go? But it's far too small for them to actually fit? But I've seen some character models that are really small. Do they get even smaller? Are there little people in there? Meanwhile, I'm just catching fruit flies and dragonflies, and this game is not... do you see the insanity of this, right? Like, look, everything I'm doing here is just giving me loving credit up in the upper left corner, which, by the way, in day one when I was playing this, I was covering up all of the moment-to-moment feedback in the upper left corner with my ugly mug, and now I'm not doing that. So you can kind of see some of the real-time feedback in the upper left corner. Anyway, oh, good, look, I can pick up another... Don't you try to even get away, Partridge. Okay, this is a game for all gamer types, and currently the flavor of gamer type that I'm inhabiting is... Oh, damn, look, he's got a pole arm. Or a spear. God, it's so cool.
Getting back up is harder than you think. Your whole body just...
It's basically just to do everything and get lost and distracted by every shiny everywhere all at once. So that's kind of cute. So, okay, I'd really love to know, this is me following up from the last time I was playing, and I even spoke it aloud, which is, how do I put something in my inventory, and can I put a chicken, a living thing, in my inventory? And where would that stash be? How would I access it if I hit the escape menu? Oh, the last time I came here, I don't think I had inventory, or did I? And I just didn't notice. That's the thing, right? Like, as you go and you're playing a game, a lot of times pieces are opening and unlocking over time. The developer means well by that because they don't want to overwhelm you with the fire hose to the mouth. But I would argue that maybe they shouldn't do that, because the goal of acquiring the game up front is for you to be using things as they will be there for you as you play the game from start to finish. So at some point, you're going to have to expose people. And if you're hiding things and then they magically appear and you don't even tell them when they appear, is that good? Is that helpful? So then we're back to the point of, I have the chicken in my hand. I'm looking at my inventory now. How would I move what I have in my hand into my inventory? Or does that in fact just mean I can't actually do that because I have to have some sort of interaction effect where I take the thing in a takeable state and then it goes into my inventory? Like, as you can see, all of these random things I've been picking up, like some kind of spurging monkey, which is who I am. Like these butterflies, like the dragonflies, like the fruit fly, all these things that I've been picking up, like that spirilla or whatever it was that I picked up. Spergilia vegetable. They just go in because they're things that I can put into my inventory because they will be used for crafting or creating or cooking later, I suppose. But what about my chicken? That's the thing, right? I can pick up the chicken, but what can I do with the chicken? It lets me hold it like it's meaningful. I'm getting lost in the mundane. In other words, it's a great game. So silly. If I double tap shift, do I go fast? Double time sprint? Nope. Okay. All right, back down to my mini map. God help me. Can I just focus on that red X, which I want to tell you I think it should be a green X. But I see something else in the upper right corner which shows green something.
Gold leaf bastards.
I should just fucking starve then. That it?
I guarantee it's not it. You'll say something again. Okay. No, you didn't. Okay.
Look, isn't that a grey mane?
Is that a grey mane?
I didn't expect to see a grey mane here.
It's very cool, right? Like all these collision volumes or like proximities that I come into that trigger kind of these ambient interactions. If ambient's the right word for that. It's really neat. Okay. Says that I'm 10 meters, 9 meters. Is that the front that I go into? I see that there's a sign here.
Have we met?
Is that sign mean for tavern for cooking? Hi, I really want to talk to you, fellow. But I press the control key while I'm pointing in your general vicinity. I don't get my reticle to appear. Oh, it's because I've got goddamn chicken in my hand.
All right, mate.
I can't talk with somebody while I have a chicken. I'm going to greet him.
What knowledge is like sand?
I should have been able to give that chicken to him as a gift.
Though ignorance can be its own sort of blessing.
Yeah, ignorance can be its own sort of blessing. Like, for instance, everybody I talk to will always have two lines that get stitched together with the same exact period of delay between them so that it feels like a program instead of something natural.
I can work every bit as well as the younger folk. Age hasn't dulled my strength one bit.
Yeah, just like that. Did not need to break that illusion, fools. Okay. Ooh, came in. Yeah, came in. Talk with this
Made it back alive.
free sword.
Wish I felt good about it. Think I'll head to the tavern to drown my thoughts in ale.
Okay. So,
Me baby's gone and called me Pa at last. I was so happy I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
so I imagine that you are seeing as I interact with these
Birds
folks.
of a feather, you and me.
So when I get close and I face them, they look at me, which is incredibly cool. They may say something, and then I can greet them. And what happens is I get one wave file, and then a brief pause, always the same length, and then another
You're
wave
not
file.
shy, are you?
Look weak and they'll eat you alive.
And I'm rewarded with trust for this.
You need to bare teeth if you want to keep what's yours.
I'm sorry, but like when you fall in love with building a real
Are
world
you looking at me?
and you're properly empowered, you as a designer will implement, or as a developer doing design on behalf of a designer
Yeah,
who
What is it?
tells you things to do.
Something to say?
God, they just never shut up. I guess that's okay.
I can work every bit as well as the younger folk. Age hasn't dulled my strength one bit.
I can press control, it says, to guard. But what does that mean? In this case, guard. Are they giving me guard? It's like a key icon. If you look down in the bottom right corner, I'm
What
not
is it?
occluding any of the important bits of information now in
Out
this
with it, then.
particular stream. All right. Well, anyway, just things I'm noticing.
Fine day, is it
I won't
not?
spend all my
Fine
time.
day is something to be thankful for. Tomorrow I'll take my boys into the hills to find mushrooms.
As you do, you take your boys into the hills to find mushrooms. I actually know somebody who would literally do that.
I'd rather keep
Get
my
the kid
head than be
connected to
hero in
nature.
tavern
Good
tale.
idea.
Best outcome is always the bloodless one.
Wow, I almost hoped they would break the pattern there. I thought they were just about to do it. It's almost amazed.
Hello.
Everybody wants to chit chat. Okay, I need to try arm wrestling. Okay, I get it. This is the game teaching me to just control myself and try to follow along a little bit. Is this the cat? Is this the cat that I can do arm wrestling with? Is he? I'm pressing control. Challenge. Oh, our challenge. So, okay, challenge the arm wrestling champion. Okay, so here's an example of in the upper left corner, we have try arm wrestling. Okay, cool. But it says where rumors gather. So where rumors gather, to me, suggests I should talk with everybody. But actually, this isn't about talking to progress it. This is about doing something with them. And it says try. Okay? And then when I do the control button, which has the word guard, which guard is not the thing to do here. And as you see the iconography in the bottom right corner and in the over there on the left side, they're correlating them. And one is about rumors, but one is about doing a guard. And then on top of that, I have something that's R to challenge. But the thing that's popping and screaming at me is not to do the challenge in this case. It's like you see down there, this is good, by the way, this is a good thing, generally. Hierarchy of information has that guard icon beside the text guard in the same color as the icon color. Again, great. Bouncing.
Greetings.
So I'm doing control, 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 and I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. That's what you're telling me to do. The top of the hierarchy, the thing that has the most action on it that's actually bouncing is to press the control key. That's not actually what I need. And then I see to do an arm wrestling challenge, and it's the R key. I'm just saying, like, it's a bit of a hot mess for messaging, and I got to look in 3 different places to do one thing. And, like, honestly, this would be a good case for diegetics, which just, I should just see on the guy right there next to him in world space above him, even if it's done sort of mathematically in 2D on the frustrum that compares the world space with where the text appears on like the 2D front there, like on the front plane, the top of the Z here in the information hierarchy. It should just have R challenge above him. Why do I got to look all over the screen to do things in world space when I should be able to look in the world space itself to do the thing? Now, I know there's limitations and there's a benefit to detaching those things from one another. Because, for instance, I might not know where to look, but I may need to be guided to find the thing that I'm looking for. So you have the R challenge on something that I might never see in the world space, then how do I do it? So it's a bit of both, I guess, but I feel like this is an example of how the user experience is probably going to be confusing a lot of folks for no reason. It should just be seamless. Okay.
Let's have at it.
Now how am I going to do this? Okay, they stop time and they tell me. Press E repeatedly. Okay, like repeatedly? If the gauge turns completely white, you lose. Okay, so I think I just spam E. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go, bitch. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that B word. I mean, why did I even say that? Cancel. There's nobody who cares. Okay, so wait. I press the challenge, but now I'm in a sub-layer, so I have to press E. Okay. Okay. All right, that's cool. I see that it'll be a very flexible system in the future. 2, 1, E. I think I'm supposed to really bang it on. Oh my God! Okay. Suddenly there's a QuickTime event in there. Oh wait, R, like the R button. Okay, that is what it is. So in the E and the R are side by side, so that's cool. Yeah, that actually is really cool. I really appreciate that. Oh my God, but I'm R. That's really cool. Okay, this is a really fun mini game. And, like, the keys are side by side, thank God.
I learned a thing or two.
You know what?
Lazy.
As a user,
You're as strong as you look.
I just did my best. You should be proud of your own strength.
He's so enabling and positive. He's such
And
an
humble to boot.
upbeat guy.
Damn. My pa always said true strength lies in humility.
You can be my cheerleader any day.
Suppose it meant folk like you.
You can be my wingman. Let's play some volleyball.
Well, thanks for the compliment. Let's do it again sometime.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay. in the world of Crimson Desert, a wide choice of minigames. Yeah. That's really cool. And then I've learned now basically the core beat and system of how to do all that. So, yeah, this is great.
I'm in a good mood again today.
When you're in a tavern, you're going to have some arm wrestling.
Feeling light on my feet makes the day pass fast.
I want to get to the point where I have so much power. It's like in Fly with Jeff Goldblum, where he sits down after like inhaling and liquefying a whole box of sugary donuts and just like break that arm, compound fracture that shit. Just break it, snap it right off. And then stand up and be like, peace, I'm out. Can I get that powerful?
Is something on my face?
Something on my
I'm in a
face.
good mood again today.
I wasn't looking at you. I was just walking by you. It's inappropriate.
Feeling light on my feet makes the day pass fast.
This tavern is filled with crazy people. Overascribed intentionality.
Aye, a quiet day is something to be thankful for. Tomorrow I'll take my boys into the hills to find mushrooms.
Just as a reminder, you want to make sure I know about that. I see that I can give a coin to the old beggar now.
Well met.
Do you remember when I tried to give a coin to that stranger yesterday?
Well met.
I
Made it back alive. Wish I felt good about it. Think I'll head to the tavern to drown my thoughts in ale.
Holy shit. You're in the tavern.
I tip my cap to you.
Holy shit, you're crazy. Okay, no, I just go over to this. I do really like how I can just go to the door and push it. Can I? Wait, what did he say? I'm jabbering too much.
Knowledge is like sand. The harder you grab, the more it slips away. Though
So-
ignorance can be its own sort of blessing.
Yeah, I will now very much learn the art of turn taking, which is you're going to say two things. I'm going to shut my turkey throat while the stream is running and just listen. I'm going to keep that throat closed. Gobble the turkey only every other line.
Be as a bird, fly away.
Man, so he's like, speaking of fly, like he's like the fly in the bar, but he's outside the bar, and he has all of these astute things to say. Like he's hideous.
Oh, yes. I am a handsome specimen of troll.
Okay, all right. So he's owning it. He's enjoying the irony, but that's what we're to take from this so far. In my experience, is those really big guys who look like
What has you gazing so intently?
very hard to talk with all this crosstalk. I'm walking away from you, and you're trying to chatter at me, bro. If my pointing direction is not in your area, don't say something to me. I'm done. Don't confuse me as I try to walk away. But what I'm finding is all these big orcs, that they're all the smart ones, and everybody else is just a tool.
I'm here.
Be at ease, I'm here.
Fresh crop of blisters today.
So hungry.
My sword hilt's so worn I can barely keep a grip on it.
Okay, so it says give a coin to the beggar, to the old beggar. Oh my god. So he's not an old beggar, and he's not an old beggar. Okay, that's right. Reminder to self, you've got to use the mini-map. You've got to learn how to use the mini-map, okay? Is this the guy? Oh. This is giving me Groundhog Day vibes. It's like, you're not today. Everybody dies. Not today, they don't. I'm gonna Groundhog Day this. I'm gonna give him the coin. I'm gonna remember you as Punxsutawney. Now if I can just figure out how to give you the coin. It says beggar control. Okay, so I press control, and now there's that sub-layer of interaction, which will be, no, I do the other thing, which is, I think it'll typically be E, hey? That's going to be universal for do a thing.
How are you doing, old man?
That's cool.
Nobody cares what I go through.
I do.
I've got used to the indifference.
Well, that's nothing anyone should grow accustomed to. Here, I hope this can be of help.
Try being a game designer in these days.
How kind of you. A benevolent hand has finally reached me. Please, take this.
It's like,
I'm sure you will find a use for it.
What is this? Virtue paves the path to wisdom, which shall bring us together once more. When the time comes, the key shall guide you.
That's some kind of riddle.
Wait, what did you mean?
And he just disappeared. Wow. That's so cool. You know what? It's got like myth vibes. It's great. Once they've served their purpose. Can I sell them before they serve their purpose accidentally? I'm just curious. I have to drink this coffee, man. Okay, I try not to ASMR that, but I'm wondering if you heard the gulp. Hold on, this is gross. Did you get the gulp? Okay, and I spilled too, because there is no such thing as me interacting with a food or liquid and not spilling it somehow. So now I'm taking the caffeine that I just spilled and it's gotten on me, and I'm rubbing it into my skin. Caffeine does go through the skin, so some people will bathe in caffeine, and my goodness, will they get the headache from that. Some people will bathe in the caffeine. Or at least lightly rub it on their fingers after they spill it, because they got to get rid of the liquid before touching their electronics.
Coming from underground.
I wouldn't believe you if you told me water is wet.
No, I heard it. I'm sure. I'm sure it sounded like a woman crying.
That seems you're hearing things again. Stop drinking.
Wow. Okay. Hold on. I want to talk to you. No, I can threaten you or give you a gift. I want to ask you about the voice of the woman that you hear coming from somewhere. Because obviously that's substantial. Oh, look. But wait. It's my Spurg moment. I can grab a fly. It's not a fruit fly, though. It's a medium fly. Oh my god, this is my game. The boy is checking out the big sleeping orc. Oh my god.
I can't wait to be all grown up.
Trust me.
When I'm older, I'll protect my friends like a brave knight.
And you know what you'll get for it? Fired. Yeah. Or demoted. And then edged out. But yeah, hold on to those ideals. Never forget them. Oh my god, look at this kid. Let's do some petting. Jindu. I have to pet him again. Is this somehow a pet that I can have and be mine? Trust. Okay. All right. So, okay. I'm noticing now in the upper left corner. Please attend to the upper left corner at this time. That I can acquire progress in my trust. And I can't bother to listen to all of that agonizing audio from a human. Just in the game, though, humans in real life are completely tolerable. Yeah, completely tolerable. Wait, did I just exhaust my ability to friend up on this guy? I did. All right, I just did the most friending I could, but, well, let me just back off and try one more time. Okay, that's as far as it goes between you and me. Well, I wish you well. You gonna follow me? No? Alright, that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna turn this fire off. We don't need that fire on right now. It's the middle of the day. Oh, look at the eggs. Jung. Junga.
Yeah, what do you want?
Chicken eggs. What do I want? I don't even know. I'm lost
every
again.
bit as well as the younger folk.
Okay, let me go follow the X's.
Told my strength one bit.
Sorry, I forgot. You always have to say something while I'm leaving because you're an absolute flaming idiot. Every time I walk away, you continue the conversation. It's like literally nobody in this world has any idea how to have a human interaction. No, it's my fault. It is my fault, okay? And then I blame them because I'm supposed to actually say hi to them and then pay attention long enough for there to be some sort of meaningful...
Hello. I need something sturdier.
Guys,
How long till the shift's over?
I'm at the blacksmith, but I don't feel like there's any question
Payday
mark.
comes, I'm getting a proper ale. Earned that much.
Find the person in need of your help. Is somebody in need of help? Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Is that for this area? Oh no. I've got 3 question marks and an X. Okay, and then I have an investigate the sewer. And now that I look at that and I think back to some dialogue that was folding in and relevant, very cool. Oh, of course, it's right under where the beggar was. And as I left, though, I'm best to come back, having heard what that guy over there said. So, like, the beggar is mystical, and he was there, sort of signposting that I ought to come in. Okay, I have to say this is really incredibly cool. And now I'm realizing the elegant design here is very, very cool. I'm very happy. And look at this. Oh my God, I'm in a completely different area. This is very lovely. I'm very happy right now. And I just got some ochre inside an ochre jar. That's also pretty good, I think. And, you know, there's a lot of it here. And should I get it? I'm accidentally turning off candles, I guess, but I acquired knowledge. This is just... Is the designer punishing me right now? Or is this just... I'm supposed to just love getting lost in the minutia. Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to just be picking everything up here? Because I certainly can. Like I'm picking up all of these things. Oh. I can place with the control key. And now I believe that I've understood what they mean by having this mouse/control. What they mean is press control, and oh, by the way, wherever it is that you're facing, that's relevant for when you press control. That's what the slash means. Yeah. I think that's right. Broken oak barrel. Yeah, that's right. And, you know, on some level, I have to admit, I knew that in the first place. And then I'm just sort of going through the paces, thinking out loud. There's something about thinking out loud that makes you fundamentally more stupid. And it is far less efficient, right? Like, I would just be thinking all of this stuff and moving on from it very, very rapidly. But because I'm thinking out loud, everything slows down at the rate at which I can get it out in a way that's maybe digestible by the listener. And so that kind of creates a bit of an awkward... It seems like I don't know what's going on, but I really do, and I'm actually pacing myself on purpose so that I seem more coherent to anybody who might be watching and listening. I think that means I should just shut up and play. Story of my life. Shut up and play. Okay, so the world just eroded there a bit. That's interesting. That's where I should go, right? But we already established on the last episode that I go in and do everything but what I should so that I don't miss out on anything. Oh. When your gamer type is rewarded for doing what it wants to do. Okay, so I shouldn't press the space bar to jump right now because I feel like maybe I could try and get there and then hold on to it. But what would the purpose be? If I go down there, can I get back up? Oh, let's find out. God, the water effects are kick ass. If I go in here all the way, do I die? Or can I swim? Oh no, I can actually swim. Didn't just die right away, a la From Software universes. Ooh. You know what? That was a very agreeable experience right there. That felt great. And now it's time for precision jump. Oh, yep. How far can I precision jump? Can I do it, bro? No, I can't. Okay. I don't quite understand if there's an affordance to when I can highlight something versus jump to there. Like when I can highlight something and not quite be ready to jump versus when I can. Oh, so it says, okay, look at this. Precision jump in the bottom corner. Okay. Yep. Very cool. I'm beginning to gradually appreciate the user interface. What is going on here? This person is tied up. It's the girl. Anyone help me? It's the girl. I feel like I'm getting tricked. I really feel like not good about this. Why is she facing that? Can anyone help me as I face an altar? Doesn't feel safe. But you know what? Before I run into a problem, let's just pick everything up. Like some kind of a maniac. This is what games do to me. Okay, this is what games do to everybody who needs to get all of the alls and min-max. They do all of this stuff here. They pick up these jars. You know what? It's like, let me pick up a broken box again, just in case that might have some sort of value. Why would I want to use that? Let me just try throwing it, see what happens. Oh my god, I can throw it so far. And now I want to throw it at that symbol. Is that shitty? Is that naughty? I'm sorry, but... Oh, but it won't let me throw it in this case. What? Noble? What does noble mean? Noble? Look at the bottom right corner. It says noble. If I press control... It's noble? What does that mean in this case? I guess... Oh, okay, boys, watch. I'm sort of near, but not quite, and I press control. Right, that's the noble. Okay. Yes. All of these things, I'm thinking aloud, and the speaking of the thought is slowing everything down to a crawl. Think aloud protocol is not always all that it's cracked up to be.
Help me.
Okay. I will.
Who are you?
Last thing I did taught me that I'm supposed to hit control, E, and then R to do the thing, or something like that. It's great.
I'm a friend. I'm here to help.
You are?
Can you walk?
He was right about you. Here. You'll need this. Care for those around you, as you have done for me.
He was right about you. Like, what, that I came down because I heard there's something in the sewer and, like, let you go instead of what? Raping you or something? Like, graping? Okay, that's right. I'm streaming. I have to be very careful in everything I say. But that was just kind of as an example of a story where they're trying to establish that I'm virtuous and reward me for being virtuous, but like, who wouldn't let somebody go who's tied up in a cellar? On what planet does anyone worth the breath that they breathe not just help the person, especially if it's a person who's clearly unable to help themselves and clearly won't survive without the help, and that all I have to do is just simply loosen rope. In what universe is that not done by even bad people? So apparently, though, I'm obtaining to greatness by doing what would otherwise be unthinkable not to do. Okay, anyway, I'm overthinking it. Per usual. Okay, this is great though. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with all of the elements of the game. Now I can like precision jump without even thinking about it. Because I realized the moment that I hit the control key and I can do a precision jump and I'm in that situation where I should, the bottom corner will light up when it's possible that I can execute it, but not until then. So that allows me to sort of move around my mouse as that icon tells me I'm supposed to be doing. That's what it means. And then just proceed. Okay, so I think I get out of here. This is where I started, I think. Oh, there. That's where. Huh, interesting. Wow, you know what? They didn't light that up. It's not like a yellow covered or alternately impossibly lit thing to help me get back up. They just require that I have created like a sort of spatial remembrance of it. That's pretty good, actually. Hey, boy.
I heard there's a super scary animal in the north with huge teeth.
Wow, that's so cool. All of these things that get me set up for actions to take down the road and things that will have meaning from now into then, setting things up. That's really nice.
For once, the day played in my favor. As long as my pockets are full, my worries can wait.
Most trolls dream of becoming scholars.
Oh, he's a troll.
But knowledge is a path you'll walk your whole life and never reach the end of.
Right. So, please forgive me, but I often thought that
the piss, mate?
trolls are going to be underpowered in their intellectual capabilities, but this one is strong of mind, but seemingly on the outside strong of body. And so far, every single one of them that I've met is either exceedingly kind, which is often a sign of intelligence, because there's no sense in being mean. It doesn't help anything or anybody. And the sense of you being connected with others is part of being smart, versus just thinking about yourself, which is a sign of pathology or kind of stupidity, really. Like sometimes you can be smart and very self-absorbed, but I think at some point you end up having to fall into caring about other people if you have half a brain, because you realize that there's not as much of a separation between you and others as would seem the case while you're a child. So anyway, why are these trolls so smart? I thought they were orcs, but I don't know. I don't know what. Oh, is that another dog? Can I just obsess on you and make you 25 points of friendly toward me for no reason? Okay, I've acquired knowledge. I don't think I need to do more, but yet I will. Is this okay? Immediately what I'm thinking is there is this class of thing, because I just got credit for it, called boarhound, a kind of dog. Now, if I gain the trust of one, do I sort of gain the trust of all of them? Do I get to gradually increase this connectedness across species, a particular strain of species, and somehow they're all quantumly entangled or something, so that when one likes me, they all like me? Is that what's being explained to me here? Is that what I'm gradually learning? Is that some sort of statement about life? Like, it's strange. Okay, I'm gonna give another beggar a coin. Just...
I'll do the same for you someday.
Will you? Oh, okay, so there's a contribution level there. Oh my god. I can tell this game is gonna be outrageously deep. Okay, so again now, same question. Of the type beggar of human, when I gain trust with one, do I gain trust with all? Is there somehow this idea that there's this hyper-connected aspect? Or is the idea that because I've interacted with them enough, I know how to interact with that type of thing, so that anytime I come across a new one, they immediately like me more because, I'm better at being liked by them.
Have you been south of town?
Is this too esoteric what I'm saying, or does it make a kind of sense? I think it makes a kind of sense.
No, I said fire. The tailor shop is on fire, you old fool.
The tailor shop is on fire. That's what I'm saying. Where's the tailor shop? So she ran over to look at it. Okay, this game is amazing, okay? And it's unfolding over time more and more just how spectacularly well built it is. The amount of effort to put all of this together, staggering, given what I understand is the size of the world. I don't know that level of stitched together elements are everywhere, but I'm starting to get the sense they may be. Should make this a really great work. I already get the really strong sense it's a great work. When I get a little bit too stressed out and don't know what to do with myself, I can just wander around and pick things up off the ground until I feel better about the world. I can just fidget spin the entire world here. This life got me down. I can just go find some grasshoppers. Meanwhile, something's burning down there, but, we already know in the game world, things happen on the time, at the time I want them to happen, at the pace I want them to happen, based upon my proximity. No, not always, but... What? What's going on? I'm going to press Control key. Oh, good.
Stop whinging and get up.
Whinging. Have a friend at job 3 jobs ago in Canada and Victoria. He would say whinging all the time.
We got fittings all afternoon.
Stop whinging. And he wouldn't just say whinging, he would say
He
whinging.
always acts up when we're busy, don't you?
Oh, come on. I do not.
More cleaning, less complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
Same old performance, Arlen.
Isn't your house on fire right now?
Would knock some sense into you.
Why would I pretend to fall off the roof?
But it is.
That really hurt.
It is
I'm
made.
sure it did. Just like when you slammed your hand into the door last week.
Oh my
eh?
God.
Oh, come on now.
Enough. I'll do it for you.
Oh, well,
Much
we would want to
obliged.
burden you.
Lauren, let the man work.
Shut it. Oh, that's a real
Shut it. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Did I just hear? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna take that though. Why did I take that? A broom? Okay, I have. Now I can do some sweeping? What in the hell? First I'll turn off the lantern because your house is on fire. Equip the broom and clean the chimney. Okay, so I just had an interaction with some sort of god on Earth, and then another one. And it was all just sort of artifice. It was sort of to test me and see if I'm good at what's going on. If I can be trusted in this world, and to be given special things that might have relevance in the future. And now I have to do chimney sweeping. But I already been taught that the mundane seems like... maybe it's not mundane? Maybe it's more meaningful than it seems. And this is that in the mundane can be the most important things, right? The simplest of things to do might be the most profound, that sort of philosophy. Is that what I'm being taught here? It feels like that's what I'm being taught here. Or is it just like designers figured, let's just create a shit ton of mini games and make it fun and cool as you do them, or try. And then leave it to the writer to figure out the lines to stitch it all together so that it's somewhat coherent. I think so far, and I might be reading into it, but I think there's a philosophy underlying a lot of what's going on here. A sense of value in the helping of others, even when those people don't maybe need that much, or when they may not seem to be that needful, or maybe they don't always deserve it. But then you do it, and then the gods notice. And sometimes it's even actually just the gods. This idea that inside a beggar could be God looking for someone of pure heart to do a good thing. But then, of course, we're all jaded in the world. So many of us in the first world. I'm in the third world, but, well, I'm in the world. But that you ought to do more for people who have less. Anyway, I'm kind of getting that whole vibe here. Getting on the roof. Do you see what I just did there? The good news is everything seems to be kind of just intuitively what you would think it is, which is, okay, I can't really get up there. Oh my god, am I going to get smoked out and die? Question mark? How do I do the chimney sweeping? I'm trying to trying to use the laser on this to do the... Okay. It says equip the broom and clean the chimney. Do I clean it from the inside? Oh, there's a shiny thing right there. Hello? I think you have some kind of... No, but it's just a Palmar pill. Okay. Okay, so I thought maybe that would be guiding me to not inhaling too much smoke and successfully cleaning the chimney, but... No, that's just something else that I can pick up. Oh, by the way. Okay, do I have to go inside, is what I was trying to gather here. Do I have to go inside to clean the chimney? Or can I do it from the top end? Or is it both? Lean? I can lean? Am I leaning? I'm beginning to actively attend to the bottom right corner because situationally I've been taught in this short while that the things I need to do are proximity-based and contextualized with the bottom right corner when I can do something. But I press C and nothing happens. Oh. Oh. Okay, so if I do it just right, then I'm leaning. Now I'm leaning against the chimney. But how would I clean it if I were... Oh my god. Okay. I need to be a little more literal. And that's a hilarious thing to say. Because I'm probably a lot like Drax in some ways, right? Bit tismy, bit spurgy. The instructions have been telling me the whole time, equip the broom. Equip the broom. Equip the broom. Equip it. And I took it and conflated the taking with it of it being available and fundamentally already equipped, having picked it up. Why? Because I acquired the thing that was right within the realm or the area of where I should be using it. And why would I stow it by default? Why wouldn't I have picked it up and then kept it equipped? But if I read this and I take it quite literally, I am supposed to equip the broom. So now I need to go press my F2 button. Completely detach myself from the QWERTY. Okay. Do I have a broom? Oh no. Where would I... Oh no. Am I... Oh no. How's all of this equipped? Oh no. So I can press E or Q or that. See how I can click this to swap between? But when I go to actively modify something, then... Oh! Wait a minute. Did they just change the way this works? From the last time I played to the current time, I did get an update. And now it's clickable. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm confused. Press the spacebar. Oh no, they still have the same wonky thing. Okay. Oh god, okay. Okay, it says equip the broom. Okay. And so I went to the place where I equip things, and the broom isn't there to equip. Okay. And I have over there in the right side of the screen a pulsing escape key indication with that art that the beggar / God incarnate had. Okay, oh my lord. Okay, so alright, I went here. There's the broom. And it says, okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to press the space bar to use. what I don't understand is why with the F2 submenu for inventory, I couldn't equip it from there. That's okay, and maybe I shouldn't want that, because it'd be pretty stupid in the heat of battle to, like, equip a broom. Okay, so there it is, and it says it's equipped. But, like, do I have it in my hand now? Oh, I do. Okay. I'm so sorry for being this obtuse. Sorry, not sorry. It's not my fault. I was just born this way. Okay, I picked that up, and I've acquired that. But I really want to try to sweep the chimney now. Okay, if I'm saying to literally clean the chimney, I said sweep it, but I'm just going to go down, and I'm going to, like, push through here, even though nothing's telling me how to do that. Go in here and maybe die. Wait, I can't. Okay, a key is required. Okay. Now I have a fundamental confusion. I was just up at the top. This is silly, but I think once I understand it, it will generalize to other cases, right? But I was up at the top at the chimney where the smoke isn't coming from, which makes sense because I need to clear it so that the smoke can come from there instead of smoke at the whole place. But I did go up there, and after fumbling around like an idiot and finally equipping the broom, maybe do I have to press control though to make it active? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try and go up again. Okay. Use the broom and clean the chimney. Press F2, select the tool. Yeah. But I thought I did do that. But first I had to go into the escape other view of inventory and put it into a place where I could use F2 to put it in. Bro, this is insane. Okay, so, but I think it's there. Again, we have the bizarre iconography. Oh my god. Okay, I'm using the mouse wheel now in context while holding the F2 key and hovering in the right place to swap between them. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I'm just gonna proceed. I'm not gonna try to explain the silliness of this. Stow weapon? In context, is it still a weapon or is it a tool? I don't want to stow it, I want to use it. So now if I aim... Can I clean with it? Oh my god! So now I'm pressing and holding and it's doing it. Can I move around and do it? Or I just keep doing this until I've decided it's good? How do I know when it's fully clean? Okay. Alright, let me go kind of back. And now I'm going to press and hold the left mouse button and do it again. Okay, I'm not sure. Because I'm not getting a great piece of feedback here from having done it, that I've done it enough, or progress indicator, or to see smoke coming from it. So maybe I just need to kind of get all around it. Just like really move it. Just really explore the space. Can I move while in this state? I can't. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, let me try. Okay. I'm just trying the things. Oh, I'm gonna fall, aren't I? Control the aim while standing on top of the chimney. Then, okay, so in this case it said get on top. Wait. Okay. The roof versus the chimney. I am on top of the chimney now. And when I try to take care of it, my reticle, which indicates where I will do it, and you taught me the importance of precision with it, right? Like I press the control key to do it. Oh, look, there it is. Oh my god, is this jank to the next level? Alright. But we got it going on. I think I have completed the task now.
Oh, my back! You've done me a huge favour there. Would you come off it, woman?
Look at him.
Where are you?
Come now.
I wasn't faking
She'd let
it.
me run ragged if she could.
Can't blame you for a little
I can
theatrics.
still hear you.
Everybody's faking everything in one way or another. It's in some way. Or another.
Till she finds a better actor for the role.
Lauren,
Writing's
give
pretty
him
good.
some of our finest attire. Think of it as a gift from me to you, eh? Farewell.
Sure, why not? Don't expect you to start listening to me now.
Whoa. Lentils. Inventory expansion. Ooh. Nobody's going to say no to that. Can I go in? See if there's any additional faking going on in here. No, I can't go in. Let me in. Okay. I discovered the cooking. Cooking. Wow. The region you're in the time of day, affect the climate around you, which also influences your body temp. Stamina drains more quickly. Recover more slowly. Extreme conditions. Interesting. What does that have to do with cooking?
Every bounty I see makes me want to nab them myself.
I think it was just coincidentally changing in the time of day. I thought it related to the cooking because it occurred right when I was within range to activate the cooking, which I thought I did press the button. That's the thing, right? There are a lot of coincidences that are conflating meaning, I think, in this game. But that's the nature of such an open world with so many things that you can do, I suppose. Just get used to it and gradually detangle the conflating things. Toasted grains. Okay, well, I'm gonna just do some cooking, okay? How? I just click it again? Again? Move. Switch material. Do I press the space bar? No, it says switch material, but I won't. Okay, so I can... Oh, R to make. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How many would I like to make? AD. Does A flip? And then up, down to do micro. Okay. Interesting. Sehr interessant. Cook it, kick it. My compliments on the cast iron skillet. In this day and age, everybody should be eating from those. Better for you. Okay, I'm gonna make. I said I'm gonna make. Am I gonna make? Can I not make? I must be doing something kind of wrong. Okay, I'll get used to it. Where my pointer is matters. I think it's just not in the right place. I like the before after. It's quite cute. Okay, I'm gonna just try and do some more here. R. I'll get used to this. Question mark. Okay, so I press R when I'm highlighting on that left side that's pulsing. That kind of makes sense. I don't think that's too weird. It's a little bit awkward, but then I'm not accidentally doing something. It's more deterministic. And with all the things that I'll have access to later, it makes sense to create a little more determinism in that because I might be able to pick from a list quickly. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. Although I want to left click to do the thing. But again, it's probably where my reticle is. Nice. Okay. My nose is so itchy. What am I doing? What's left to do? Can I cook anything else? Okay, Z ZC. What am I? Improvise. That's so cool. Follow recipe. Aw. Wow. Okay, so I've just been introduced to the cooking system. What good it's for, I don't know. Probably a lot. I'm just going to try and go in here. To hell with it. No, key is required. Okay. Note to self. Rick, you followed somebody's gaze up there looking down at this, which was on fire. You came down and made the world a better place. One person at a time. Oh my god. This world is so big. Okay, I'm just going to start cranking this. Left shift. Right. Release. Now can I take the water out? Get water. Like, can I get more water for the trouble? Bucket is empty. It's a little bit awkward to press A and double tap with my pinky, the left shift. I kind of wish I could have just pressed and held. Apparently I get a reward for tapping it. That's a pain in the ass. So what I imagine doing with that one, and it depends on how generalized that feature is, if that's the way everything works, to put the hyper rapid multi-press of that on my Naga. Because you can kind of code the side buttons and really everything to do like a spam press, like multi-press. If you hold it down, I may end up doing that. It depends on how monolithic that way of interacting the world is, and if it has value in the fidelity or not. If it has no value in the fidelity, yeah, I'll just make that a hyper press. But then I'll think to myself, why did the developers require me to awkwardly by default hold the A button and then press down shift or rapid click it? Like, here, try it, okay? Like, here, look, I'm showing you with my fingers. This one is for the A key. This one is for the left shift. And you have to hold down with this while you do that. Try that. Is that easy for you? Or is that uncomfortable? If that's comfortable for you, you're an alien from another planet, okay? Because the human factors of the pinky do not want that. I mean, it's certainly not a vestigial finger, but it's more for balancing and holding than rapidly fidgeting while you're doing something else with the other ones. That's not the way we're built. We're not optimized for that, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels really uncomfortable to do that. So, like, come on, designers. Like, you didn't think that sucks? Your fingers work differently? You're aliens from another planet. Okay? That's like people who, when you go to McDonald's with them and they do not eat the French fries first. That's your warning sign that they're not of the planet. Okay? You do not let your French fries get cold. You eat them when they're hot. Everybody knows this. Same thing with the way that layout is by default. Do not make me rapidly, spastically type the shift button. That makes me feel ungood. I don't like that feeling. It's not fun. Don't do that. Come on, guys. This is not something you need to be told. You iteratively play the game and realize that doesn't feel good. But you guys didn't, like, pull up a bunch of water? Did you have, like, your little developer hack on?
Friends.
Oh, you only said it once. Great. I guess I didn't. Oh, I'm trying to get back up to this. You see what happened, right? I'm rambling, and then there's like a bird up there, and I get access, like, oh, but he left. He lit.
Well met.
Okay. I was going to try and pick up the bird. Okay, collect the bird. Collect the everything. gotta collect every small irrelevant thing everywhere when it presents itself. Like that, a house centipede. Like that, a cockroach. Like, can I just say how crazy making this is? Like, look at this. It's like you're trying to make me feel crazy. Why you give me all of these things? Because you love me. You want me to be able to do anything and everything. Except for comfortably speed up the winching process in a well. You want that to be agonizingly uncomfortable. It's like the little death. Okay. Look, I'm gonna pick this up. Okay, there wasn't there... I keep getting more white lavender. Oh. I'm gonna catch something. I don't know what it is. A camel cricket. Like, this is an investigation into the kind of crazy that you have in you. And you can see the kind of crazy I have in me. And by the way, I went by that stranger who's somewhat littler, and I thought, I would like to pick him up. I would like to pick him up now. And I can't, because he's too big. And he's meant to be a sentient thing.
Those children never sit still for a moment.
I want to be honest with you. I wish I could have picked him up instead. Oh, God. Look at this. Look what I just came upon. He's just there, putting an axe into the wood. Oh, God. Everything is forgiven, designers. Everything is forgiven. Nothing to forgive. It's just decisions. It's just trade-offs. I think I was talking about that earlier. I don't know if I was talking about it with Path of Exile 2 or this game, but there are trade-offs. There's not a right or a wrong way to do anything in a game. Not really. Even though we might shorthandedly say so. There's just trade-offs. So what's the trade-off? Making me have to spam the shift key while holding awkwardly the A button right beside it with my ring finger. Why would you do that to me? Must be a reason. This is where a tailor would be. Don't even tell me I'm wrong. Oh. This is such a beautiful game. And it's so lovingly built out. I might talk some smack, but it's all just for fun.
I've been working since sunup and I'm not half through. I'd need 3 pairs of arms to get everything done by day's end.
I have nothing but deep appreciation for everything I'm experiencing in the game, even if I'm complaining. I already know this is a game to love. I'm not stupid. It's fun to complain, though, because it kind of exposes the deep dives into everything that has been done by the developers with trade-offs everywhere. And I have no doubt at some point winching was just press and hold, or it didn't even exist. And they found multiple system benefits to making it a rapid tap. They found a bunch. And they did them. I'm just buying things. Why am I buying these things, guys? Why am I doing this? Why am I buying this right now? I don't even know. I don't have enough money. Why am I buying this stuff? What am I doing? It's not the first and last time I will have enough money to buy things, but how come I can't talk to you guys? I feel like you're a vendor, and I should be able to talk.
2 decades at the vat. You can trust my hand.
Theoric. Die?
Looking to add some color?
Yeah, but do I even have any money anymore? Like, you just presented me with things to buy, and how am I not going to buy them? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I want some kind of color. Yeah, I do. But what? Oh my god, look at all these colors that I don't have. How do I get the colors? Oh, but I have a material? Oh, it changes right there in real time. Is that better? Did I make it? Repair? Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you did not have a repair. No, you did not. What does this mean, repair level? Oh, it's just the visible wear and tear on it. It's just a visible thing, right? Okay. Okay. I kind of see what's going on here. I like the pulse effect when I click on it. Gears. But you know what? I'm fiddling around with this, and let me just
specialize in transforming garments.
Dark red. Learning in progress. Wait, did I buy it? Wait, I just know it now? Or did I buy it? I'm pressing buy. I don't have enough coins. Oh. Oh. Unk bought the crap in front of him that probably...
You can count on me for perfect dye work.
I'll tell you what. Listen. I have a lot of ochre jars. I'm trying to hold shift. I'm holding control to try and highlight multiples of them at once. Looks like I can't maybe. Oh, yeah. You know what? Wait a minute. What? Wait, did I sell them all? Did I have them all sort of selected without even knowing? Not that I needed to keep the jars, but I'll be honest with you, I wanted to keep at least one of the jars, or one stack of the jars, if it's a stack. What about this? If I sell this, and by the way, you want my dragonfly? Okay, let me press. Oh, this is a pop-up that allows me to acquire and grab several of them at once? But wait, do I only have one dragonfly? Because it looks like I have more than one dragonfly. Oh my god, no. No. Now you just threw me for a loop. Okay, so now I'm only highlighting one. But how did I sell all those other jars accidentally? I only wanted to sell one set. Okay, I'm holding control plus that, but they don't appear to both be held. Press the shift key. No. Okay, I don't understand why all my ochre jars disappeared on me all at once. And why I could select more of them at once, but only one dragonfly at a time. Are these things somehow... can I stack them? I just tried to left-click, drag, and put one on top of the other. No, I can't. Maybe it's just that particular class of thing, like the ochre jars can be sold in stacks, and then other things, they cannot be sold in stacks. I'm going to quickly run out of space, though, if that's the way it is. Why can't I collapse these crickets? Why can't I have a stack of them? Why are they not jarred up? I'm almost full, and all I have are things that have living things that... Where are they stored, by the way? Am I just, like, sticking them inside my coat? Anyway, I think I probably now, hopefully, do I have enough money to get that red thing? No, I don't want to get rid of other things. Wait, I do. Okay, I have a medium fly and a fruit fly. Okay, in my way of thinking, I want to have one of each of everything, but not at least, so that I can use it later if there's some sort of quest to go get one or something. I don't want to have to go find one of these things in the ground deterministically when I got lucky and just ran into it. Okay, so... Dragonfly. Same. Grasshopper. Same. This is entertaining. And I just quick scan over at nobody watching me, so I don't care. I'll do whatever I want. That's the joy of just playing for oneself. Which is why someone like an Asmongold will not often be streaming the things like this that he's doing, because one, he doesn't want to seem stupid. He's doing things that are mundane, and that's embarrassing. What's the purpose? What's the point? And then another is kind of like the slow dawning realization of things, because I think some people see they don't just see the forest when they're looking at the trees. They see all the trees, and then they see a lot more than that at once as well. And if you're the creative type, who doesn't sort of have the neurons that pulse and activate a little bit, you're not dopamine flooded all the time, so that everything isn't lit up all at once in your mind, and everything is distracting because everything's interesting, because you don't have that. You're kind of flattened, and everything's as interesting as everything else. I mean, that then you get distracted by all the little things, and you don't think to do the obvious thing, which is like consistently follow the X on the minimap. Everything else that you're doing is a complete waste of time. You silly goose. You're going to burn yourself out doing boring things. And so, naturally, though, people like myself will want to do all the little things because there's joy in the everything. Because the way that the dopamine floods over in the synaptic cleft of all of my neurons is just, everything's interesting, right? And nothing's boring. And the point of doing the thing is there isn't a clear through line everywhere. That's why you get creative differences between people if they're kind of on the spectrum, like they see everything and it's all interesting. They want to do all the things, right? Want to know all about the little things. Whereas, normies, neurotypicals will just focus on the thing to do. And everybody knows what that is, right? Just do the thing. It's obvious, brah. Don't do the other things. Nobody's built a game to be enjoyed at the micro level. Well, guess what? Designers are almost all neuroatypical. They're atypical. They're not neurotypical. In this game, you can clearly see the people ruling the roost are spectrum-y, right? Like, they built this game with everything. You can do everything. Which even an atypical mind will find uncomfortable up front at first, because there's too much to do. I don't know how to do the thing. What do I do? And because so much is available up front, you just kind of spin around. For normal folks, they will maintain a through line, and they will only be activated on the things that are the most salient. But everything's salient for a person like myself, and for someone, say, like Asmongold, who will be offline doing all of these silly things, like collecting all the things, right? And he himself has even said that several times, like, I don't want to be online getting judged for being stupid and distractible while I'm doing all of these little things. Even though the game rewards them, probably not much fun to watch. Look at the guy in the bottom corner there, just going up and down, up and down, up and down. He's like me. He's probably trying to pick up cockroaches. Cockroaches. What's he doing?
I specialize in transforming garments.
I can repurchase. Okay, so I want to try to buy this dye now. Did I acquire enough monies?
Is the color to your liking?
I did. Yay. So when I go up over 100 of those, it turns into the silver. That's the visible scaling mechanism. The coinage. That's cool. Okay, so now I've got that. Now, that means if I want to do dye work, can I now apply red? Where's my red? First I have to click color. Where's my red? Do I not have red? I thought I got the dye. Select the color to dye. Okay, so this is me just fumbling around like a silly Billy. Where's my red dye? View selected gear, WASD select color palette. So I'm going to back out a level because perhaps this UI only updates.
Looking to add some color?
When
Have a colorful day.
Yes, when I fully leave and re-enter, which that would make a kind of sense. That could be. Okay, I want to do dyeing.
Looking to add some color?
Yeah, I am. Will I see red this time? No, I still don't see red. I bought red dye though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not quite getting what I would expect here. Save dye. Save dye. View selected cut. View selected gear. If I press G. Oh, that's so neat. Oh, that's so neat. The way that they built this game Wow, engineers. You guys rock. You guys are so good. Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm so in love with this game. I'm sharing the love. It's so easy to love. Okay, so all of these have a little bit of a slash through it. So does that mean I can't apply the particular kind of die to these? Let me just back up a level. Instead of complaining, let me just fiddle around. Like, I don't normally complain, you know? I really don't. I just figured out. Eventually, maybe. Sometimes I need to ask Gemini or ChatGPT or something. View selected. Okay, so escape.
You can count on me for perfect die work.
That remains to be seen, brah. I bought some of this. Do I have to mix it or something? I'm pretty sure I bought that.
specialize in transforming garments.
Do I? I don't have to equip it to use it, do I? It's not that level of insane, is it? Okay, I'm in this UI and I press F2 to see if somehow I can pull that layer of UI up over and above all of this. I wouldn't expect to. I mean, it didn't work, but in a way, thank God. At a certain point, it did work, and then just things blew up, and you know how that goes. Okay, so go back to die one more time. Horse in character. Hello, horse. Can you accept the die? Okay, if I just pause and I look more carefully, do I see red anywhere in here? No, of course I don't. And this is the base. I'm just really curious where the red is. If I had red, why don't I see my red? To be honest, if I weren't streaming right now, I would have already... No, I don't really give up so easily. I would still be digging around in here. I am confused, though, why it's not showing me the red dye as an option. Change dyeable part. Oh, I see. That's a shortcut that I'm also just doing with my view selected gear. Okay, so now I'm more looking at the selected gear. Did it somehow come up that way? Hernandian dye. Okay, I don't quite get it. I'll have to come back later.
I specialize in transforming garments. I'll be ready for your next project.
Honestly, I don't think that you... Okay, let me go to F2. 1 second. Oh, F2 and hold. Or no, wait, let's not go that way. Let's go into the... Oh my god, I did not mean to put my weapon out on you. Are you afraid? Did I scare you? Okay, so there's my die, which doesn't seem to be available to me for use. I want to use it. I used it. I did use it. Okay, wait. Does that mean I learned it? I can select the group. It's very strange. What does it mean to select? Oh my goodness. I see. Is this going to be like that Star Wars movie where I have to shape that little hole there against a mountain to see where to go? MacGuffin. Let's see. So right now I'm stuck on him. Like, do you see how my reticle is on him? But like now I'm trying to like click on these other things. God, it's a weird interface. In some ways, I I think when I get used to it, it won't be weird. But right now, honestly, that shit's weird. All right, so R, die.
To add some color?
Yes. Now, I did select it. Does that mean I made it available having selected it? Oh my god, it does. So the act of purchasing it did not, on the face of it, give me its functionality. I had to click on it in my inventory. Okay, let's just take a moment to reflect on that. It would seem to be overkill. However, there may be times when you get the first instance of a thing like that. Because, like, hey, if I find more red dye somewhere, I will want to sell it. I won't want to apply it. But if I already have it and it's already been applied, then I would think it shouldn't be applicable again if I try. And it should just be in there as an item for me to do something with. But maybe across the entire breadth of all possible things that I could do with items, this makes good sense systemically. So, and that's how things like this often happen. It's just that the experience up front then becomes a little bit extra, like, did I need that extra step? Why, when I bought it, couldn't I just then, like, have the functionality of the thing that I bought? That's interesting. But hey, here we are. I love it. I love it. Does it cost me money to do a thing with the thing of the thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right. So I'm trying to use my mouse wheel, by the way, to scroll through the left side here, but instead it just does this right. So it makes perfect sense that it behaves like that. I can't be mad about that. In no way can I be mad about that. Okay, I'm just going to be doing a flat color, which is stupid. This will not look as good as doing a variety of colors across the body, but I'm just trying it. Okay, so that looks silly. It's too much. Too much. So my wraps, the wraps that I have, it's interesting to me is that these over here on this side would seem to be So here's my gear and here are my parts. What is the relationship between a gear and a part? Is a part a subset of the gear? I think so, yes. But why doesn't it... Why when I click it, after I'm in here... Oh, does it mean that I can only really color this part and the rest aren't really colorable? Oh, okay. Okay, I can kind of get with that. Now I'm just going to mix these up randomly like this, yeah? To create some more believable fabricing. Yeah, it looks so much better when you just kind of like toss in different... So like it's same basic color with different... This is where an artist would just think I'm such a fool. Different gradients? No. Different... I don't know how to call... What are these? It doesn't really tell me what those are. Anyway, variations on the color. Different amounts of black mixed in or something. But yeah. It looks so much better with the same quote-unquote color if you mix up the amount of it in the given fabric. And then I suppose if I change the material, that helps too. Here and there. Oh. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's so cool. Big difference. I mean, I'm making it worse, but the idea is I can figure out how to make it better as we go. Some of this is kind of coming up pink. By the way, in this particular lighting, I wonder what it would look like in broad daylight. Okay. This is where maybe when I was a kid and I was playing with those superhero dolls, you know? Like Iron Man, and he had like the little oven mitts. I know this is way back when Pong was actually a playable game, and that was it on the TV. You get these big Barbie-sized action heroes that were being sold to boys, and a sure sign of what was really going on there was my cousin Jill. She would come over and we would be playing, and she's just like, man, she had a good time playing action heroes with me. But it was not for the kick-ass hero aspect of it. It was, well, no, she's pretty full-featured human being. Like, she got into all of it, but you know, it's like playing with dolls, right? But right now, I am sort of playing with a doll. Like, this is... But I'm sorry, I don't want to look stupid when I'm running around, and I just got this way of making myself look cooler. Can we just say I'm trying to look kick-ass? I'm trying to look badass, huh? Butch up the phrasing. Pretending like I care. Presenting like I care. Okay, so I really, the chest area with all these studs, I don't love that. Contrast is a bit strong. Also, he's got the Woad Warrior blue up there. So the first thing that I get is immediately clashy with his face. Can I scrub that shit off? Why does it have to be like a throat slash effect where I can't ever get that gone? Well, then he wouldn't look... comparable across different builds, and then people would be like, what game is this? What game is this? And I get the design decision. I bet you designer lost that one. Designer's like, yeah, but why can't I just change the color a little bit? No! Artist won that one. Oh, sweet. I feel personally like these little part dials should have something inside them that disambiguates what the hell they are for versus just the pulse while I'm on it. Okay, so I solved my problem of those little things looking too shiny. Although maybe shiny's cool. Depends on if it's in the light. I'm gonna leave the shade, and it's gonna look retarded. Oh, it's gonna look bad. I mean, oops, can't use the R word. I have to really watch myself, because if I use a bad word, it fundamentally means I have evil in my heart for anybody who's got a lower intellect. Sure. That's the power of a word versus intent. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it on that now that I figure out how to do the system. Oh, almost. Oh no, I'm still stuck on that, and I'm changing that in a way I didn't mean to. Okay, alright, maybe I'll leave it like that. No, I need to change those pants a bit. Are the pants down at the bottom? Good. They're... yeah. And now I need to take these and make them about the same. Yeah, they need to balance out. Okay. What would an artist think? Am I good? Are we good? Are we good? Is this house clean? Now, how do I leave but keep? I'm afraid I'm gonna like back out. Okay, save die. Okay. Did I save die for everything, or do I have to go to each and individually one of these little part spheres and click save die? Unclear to me. This is where I feel like an idiot for doing it, but I don't really want to do it again, and I don't want to know now the hard way that it didn't keep. Not that the changes I made are all that special, to be honest. The belt is stupid, guys. Belt is stupid. Where's my belt? Give me belt control. There's the belt. Okay, better. I think better. Yeah. Be a little more blendy. Or at least black. Can I not? What if I just go back? Oh, I'm so confused. No, I just click to the Hernanden die. No? I don't know. I don't feel like that's not working correctly. Is that just me or is that not working right? Okay. I'm going to back out now. I'm done. Done with the silliness. Still in progress.
Looking to add some color? Have a colorful day.
Did you just not keep any of my changes? Or are these the changes and it doesn't look like it? I don't think he kept my changes. Doesn't look like the changes I made. What about if I'm back in the shade again? This is a terrible place to configure yourself. It's like if you spend most of the time in the light, should you not be here in the light while you're creating your dyes? I mean, am I crazy? Okay. I'm just going to go over here and catch a fish because I'm sure there's going to be some kind of fish somewhere. There's fishing in the game. I don't know that, but I know that. I don't know it, but I know it. Circus Estate? As in under the bridge? Or is that just an incidental? Okay, I see. Springtide Mill. Give me your life. Swamp Hen. Oh, I found somebody's home. That's kind of what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm gonna set you down. Okay, see you later. What's going on? I didn't really want to take it. I just wanted to read it. Damaged ball. Okay. Welcome to my crazy. Where I just take everything. Welcome to my crazy. Whoa. Take. Wooden plate. Every time I pick something up, it's kind of like, good job, you're a hero now. For the thing. Okay. I threw that so I could pick up more things, so that I could throw those things. After the system tells me I'm awesome for doing so. Pressing, no, that one can only be dropped. Okay. Oh no, but it can be thrown. Sometimes it can be thrown. Huh. Before, okay, why can I throw it now, but I couldn't just a moment ago? I don't know. I don't get it. Someone would be watching this, ironically, to just see how spurgy a person can be. It's not that they're watching it because it's exciting. They're just watching it because it's so incredible to realize that somebody would just spurg and just pick things up for no reason. Although, you know what? I did just find a shield. I did just find a shield from this stupidity of mine. I have a shield now. I already had a shield, I think. Oh, can I go up? This game is so cool. I just looked at a wall and I'm like, can I go up? And I just did it and it was easy. Observe hammering. What? Yes, I am observing hammering. What? What just happened? I want to say hi to you.
That's enough again. Every goddamn morning it's the same story. Arms are aching all over as well. But fuck it. Work won't do itself.
Goats. Come on, guys. I want to talk to a goat. Are you a goat? Steal? I'm not allowed. I just wanted to, like, pet you or something. You're not, like, a dog, though. Precision jump. No! No, I'm so sorry. I did not want to just... No. I'm not... No, fellas. No, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I feel like... Yeah, go back to what you're doing. I'm sorry. I was trying to jump over a goat. I'm not trying to kill it. I just wanted to jump over it. Press the space bar. I thought that would be me jumping it. That's what I've learned. Maybe I pressed the L and B button instead. I didn't mean to. Now, for the love of all that's... Now I'm just picking up flowers. Why am I doing this? Why is this good? Why is this good? But you know what I don't have enough of? Dragonflies. I mean peonies. I mean dragonflies. Okay. Lavender. Shovel. You can use a shovel to uncover rare items. Equip a shovel and press E in select areas. Define select. Like around where I found it? That would make sense. Okay. As I've already learned, I can't actually... Wait a minute. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. And you know what? F2 as an anchoring button is not actually the worst. My previous keyboard, I had a Rainy 75 keyboard, which is really thonky and wonderful, but it was creating massive interference because of its metallic with all of my other peripherals, even though they're all iron shielded, and in some cases on more than one end. Like, this keyboard was just refusing to be nice with the rest of my peripherals. I did like a sound analysis, and it determined that the frequency, even though the keyboard is plugged in, was playing crazy with both my mouse and even this Shure microphone, which is, it's XLR connected. I thought that having everything connected and shielded with a round piece of iron going around it would reduce any and all kind of frequency issues across peripherals, but no. Somehow that keyboard, even though I popped open the part of it that you do and disabled the Bluetooth, did not have any wireless anything with it. It's directly connected. All of my plugs, all of my peripherals, by the way, plugged into separate banks of motherboard direct USB ports. So like, I have just the right number of ports that are isolated and separate that I can plug them in as separate banks. Sort of, I guess by way of analogy, like IRQ conflicts that would have happened in the past in some cases on some PCs. This is like the USB equivalent of that, but I was ultra careful to make sure, like I did an analysis at the USB, at the very low level of USB porting, of not having anything borrowing channels. I don't know if channel's the right way of phrasing it, but everything separate and independent, latest BIOS, latest everything, still. So then I got rid of the keyboard, and I'm like, well, this keyboard was really nice. I really love it. And I put in this other one. I'm like, oh, perfect. No more issues. Okay. Somehow a Bluetooth signal, a rogue Bluetooth signal was coming off of that Rainy 75. And just creating absolute chaos. And by the way, it was across more than one PC. I plugged in an old laptop that was just sitting around, and it's the same problem. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, keyboard. I see how you hate me. It was the keyboard. Okay. Gonna take another one of these flowers for some reason. Okay, now I'm gonna press the control key, and I'm going to left mouse button to do the shoveling. Okay. At what point do I stop, and how do I know if there's something good? I see like a little red indicator here. Does that mean I can take something from there? Or did I find a thing? Okay, so I personally believe that the first time near to where you begin the game, I'm moving around too quickly. It's probably making the stream look terrible. That should be a place where I can test and find success in the dig with the shovel. Probably if nothing happens in the first couple of tries, there's nothing there. I'm just going to go around this area a little bit. Dig, dig, dig. Just a little bit. Okay, let me be a silly Billy and try to dig right on top of the wood. Okay, a couple more times. I'll try. Interesting. Well, how would I know that there's something great to dig for? How would I know? Maybe it's quest related, right? Like you get a quest to go find a thing. Or maybe if I look and I see some piece of art that looks like a freshly covered thing, that might be good. Oh. An Ornithian swallowtail butterfly. So I'll tell you what. I've learned that if there's question marks on the thing, I should pick it up because it's new. But if there isn't, I don't necessarily need to. So that's nice. That means that I can look those off instead of constantly take them. Yeah. Great. What do I have here? I really want to just dig again a little bit. Is that okay? Can I do some digging? Oh, I was doing the shift key. All right. I'm just going to look around here a little bit more because I feel like the reward of finding a shovel should have some benefit right around it for purposes of teaching. But do you? Can you? Will you? And I've gotten pretty used to now, by the way, the boat nature of this player so that he looks better as you use him. So I just learned to sort of stop, be patient, wait for him to kind of... You know what? It's funny. Maybe it's not funny, but a game that is really well regarded for its great controls, NBA 2K. I worked at 2K Games through the developer Visual Concepts for some time. And they built out their human controls in the same kind of way, which is let's make sure that it looks great. And let's really think about how animations can stem from one to the other. And let's think about having the upper body have animations that can be independent of the lower body, but still kind of related a bit. Like a really complex, beautiful system, right? I mean, these are just the best, smartest developers. I'm just thinking back to how that experience was. NBA 2K in particular, you're running around, and it did also feels like you're controlling a boat. But when you've played it enough, you understand where, as a human being, you should be going while you're running around and what your human should be doing. And you begin to just follow those grooves of expected movement, and all the animations play very nice then. So you're sort of rewarded for your game sense, right? Like if you just play the way that you should, it can be pretty... Does that guy want to fight me? They both want to fight me.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh. Yeah, it's about to be fun, brah. Wait, am I getting attacked? Oh my god, I am. Ah!
You shit! You rotten little shit!
Where's the other guy? Did I kill him already? Rah! Oh! I was just intuiting the block mechanism there and it worked. Oh my god, that feels so good. Okay. I got the goosebumps because it felt so good, and everything I was hoping would work 100% worked. Like, I right-clicked right as he was coming at me, and my inventory is full. Doing favors to residents and give me more inventory space. Did you really need to bind it to that? Are you really... Oh my god, I just spilled my coffee. Like I said, there's no such thing as playing and not spilling while I play. Here, that's what happens. Wow. I feel so embarrassed. I need to take care of this a little bit. And none of my electronics are affected. Just the immediate area in front of them. I've thought this through. Thought about the ways in which I would create problems for myself, and to minimize the harm of likely spills, I have the coffee in front of me. But what does that lead to? That leads to me spilling it because it's in front of me. But when it spills only on my lap. Yeah. I'm just double checking if that's actually, is that true? Also a little bit of the chair that I'm sitting on. It's great. Okay, well, I'm out of the caffeine now, so I'm going to go ahead and just rub it into my skin so I can get some that way. God. Yeah, that's really, I'm a classy fella. I'm going to move the empty mug away now. What was I trying to say? Where was I before I spilled my coffee all over myself? I was talking about how incredibly wonderful the controls were, and then how my inventory filled up far too quickly. But then again, I've been picking up everything I see everywhere, like a spurgaholic. So now I can't pick up the things or even search. Interesting, I can't even search. Can't even search, hey? Can't search, because I guess searching means I auto pick up. Alright, so... I pressed my side button that in Path of Exile would have opened up my inventory. Note to self, assign that key after I'm done with the stream today. And, let me instead go this way and decide for myself, what don't I need? I have the urge to run back to the dye cellar and to sell off things like my dragonflies and my butterflies, so that I have room to pick up the fallen enemies' stuff. But I think I'm just going to drop some things instead. So then the next question occurs, how do I drop something? If I click, can I drop it? Discard. Right. Okay. Let's not look at it as a discard. Let's look at it as a release. A catch and release. I wish you well. And I wish you well. And you know what? I've realized that grasshoppers, you're all over the place, and I wish you well. Now, what I'm curious about here, see you later, grasshopper. I'll check you later. I should be sorting by value, not date. How do I sort? Not by name, by type, by price. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, let me get rid of the stuff I don't care about. I see that you're actually showing me my currency as an item that I'm holding. It occupies a slot. Okay. Candle. I'm going to discard you too. Goodbye. All right, let's... Oh my God. As I let them go, they all just fly away. Oh my God, I love this game so much. I love this game so hard. Okay. Mask. Certain crimes can be committed while wearing a mask. I see. So I take down a criminal, and now I've got some of their criminal things. Their accoutrement. Well, I'll take another peony, because I just released all my grasshoppers. Okay. But I just want to say, that natural battle that I just had, the first natural battle, not during that pre-tutorial phase, felt unbelievably good and natural. I right-clicked, and I expected what I would do is block with, that I would do a kind of parry, and I think sure enough it did do a parry. And the period of time, the range within which I could apply the parry was absurdly forgiving. It was wide open. I don't know if there's more or less value for timing that better around when it should be optimally the parry. I don't know, but it felt so good, and it looked really good too. I mean, to my eyes, what I was doing, and then the outcome visually as I did it, was so good. And then the sound effects were so good. That was really nice. Really nice. Okay. I almost just turned somebody's fire off for them again. Okay, peddler. I saw something online that all people selling things are sort of racially stereotyping. I can clearly see that's the furthest thing from the truth here. Maybe, though, I'm missing part of the equation.
The answers change as the seasons pass.
And not necessarily racially typed, but like some other kind of peopling category.
Ever heard of those shoes that make cliffs feel like? With those shoes,
not that I want to be insensitive to that, of course.
Or castle walls again.
I want all the best for everyone, for all of us to be treated as individuals. It's not rocket science. We're all individuals.
There's good days.
We have certain visible affinities or relationships, but generally those are out of our control, and we don't want to be defined by those. Do you want to be defined by the way you look, or do you want to be defined by your content, by who you are as a person inside? Wouldn't you like to just be treated like an individual? Anyway, this game is apparently can be doing some typing, and I'm hoping that it's done in a way that's very like jokey and not malicious, because so far it's quite lovely, and I think it's just trying to embody Western myth from medieval times. Like I think that's what I'm getting from this. It's just spectacular Western myth. Yeah, every time I do something, I'm acquiring knowledge. Everything. They really do get that part well. Like, whatever I do, I feel good about. And I feel like I'm getting some... Yeah, I just have some momentum in what I'm doing. I think that's quite spectacular. Now, Rick, stop. I'm talking to myself. And look at the mini-map. Oh, I'm going to see on the mini-map. Things. What do we have here? If I take the wine, am I a bad person? Like, I don't know. It looks like maybe it's meant to be there in memory, but Sealed Abyss artifact? Well, I have to take that. Chrono Trigger and any other RPG where you take... It's so cool looking. Are you kidding me? Look at that thing. Oh. This point of view is so cool. And look at their depth of field blurring there so that you just attend to what's in front of you. It looks so good. I'm just stunned at how beautiful this game looks. Are you kidding me? Look at the way that the hands, the fingers move to do the catching. This game is everything. Okay, Sealed Abyss artifacts. Relics, mysterious powers. Enshrined. Don't feel bad about taking something from somebody's gravesite. It's just the way it is. When you discover the artifacts, then you can view unique challenges for each. Completing the challenge, use the glowing Sealed Abyss artifact in your bag to break the seal and acquire an Abyss artifact. Oh, right. So this is a thing that when I look at it again, sort of like Hellraiser, I can open it like... Okay, cool. Speak with the child. Heart Beyond Borders. Is that really what's next? Got you. That's probably been there the whole time waiting for me to go to it. Let's just agree that's okay. And from now that I've gotten lost some of the details joyfully, because the world is so vast, it feels like everything's alive, you know? Like, look. Even the grasshoppers, right? So the last time I played a game that felt this alive, what's that game? The girl, you're playing with a female protagonist. Oh my god. Why is the word earthbound continually jumping into my mind? That's so not correct. And then I think H, harvest. That's Harvest Moon. Now I'm getting very confused. Anyway, the last time I've seen this much life in the world, where everything just seems to be alive, and you stop and you look, and there's something interesting going on. Here, let me just see if it's the case. If I go right up to this bark, can I see something moving on the bark? Like, how insane is this game? I mean, it's pretty insane. I don't see an ant on the bark. There might be ants on the bark at some point. But it reminds me of some other games where it felt like what they were trying to do with the whole product at large was to make a living world. Well, this is a living world. Like, just look at this. What's going on with those horses down there? Is that my horse? Is that a horse? Is it a wild horse? Can I get that horse? Should I have that horse? Should I go talk with the girl? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you just go look at any part of the world and you just stop for a moment, it's just teeming with possibilities. Like, it feels open. Infinite. Okay, I'm going to just... Look at that draw distance. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to go to the girl now. Or, sorry, the child. I'm going to go to the child. Is the child a girl? I don't know. Is this guy going to want to... Oh, hey. So I live in Vietnam, right? And I walk by goats. I walk by a water buffalo. Like, not kidding, like legit. Or like a wild pig, right? A boar. I just walk by one.
Hi
right?
there.
Oh, hi, herder. So you think like, oh, yeah, sure. I'll just be walking down a sidewalk and I can look up and there's a mango there. You just take the mango. I mean, it might be somebody's mango, but probably not. It's probably just something growing somewhere that I can pick up and have. So what I'm relating to you here is, as I think about my coffee-stained long shirt, is that there are goats like just down the road from where I live, and they're regularly walking around. I mean, they're owned, but not everything here is owned. Like, there are wild horses. You just walk by and that's a wild horse. Somebody might try to lay claim to owning the horse, but I do not think it's owned. It's not in a place. There's not crowd there. They're not behind a fence. They're just walking around free, like wild horses. But in this case, wild goats. So I'm walking by the goats yesterday as the sun is setting, and I'm taking the dogs out for a walk. I go down to this little cave area, which has, it's like a little Christian enclave. Like, there are seats there made of stone. There's like stone slabs. You can go sit down and you can look at Christ. It's lit up. During Christmas, it's like beautifully lit up. Like, people care for it. There are many, Christians around in this area, and they're Buddhists and all sorts of folks and everything in between. And but that particular area, I walk the dogs, and when I come and go, it seems like more so lately anyway, the goats are out, and they get into fights. They like bang on each other, right? Like they butt their horns, and pretty hardcore. And my dogs get interested in them, but then they're quite afraid. And so even though they're bigger dogs, and yeah, I was walking by them yesterday, and the two of them were right next to my hip, right? Two of them were right next to my hip, and they like all of a sudden crashed horns, and I'm like, if they crashed into my hip like that, does that break my hip? Yeah, I think that breaks my hip. So, there's the guy chopping wood again. And so now I'm kind of a little more cognizant of that as a possibility, and I walk by them and try to give them just a little more berth, just a little more space. Everybody and everything needs their space. I need to get my hip shattered by these big-horned galoots. Look at the little sheep down here. Are you kidding me? Can I pick you up? Hey. Well, I always have the option to steal. I don't want to steal you. I just want to, hang out. I want to see what's up. Oh, my God. It's actually really cute. And so, yes, the world is alive.
Well.
And somehow my world here in Vietnam is quite alive. It's not exactly folks not looking at each other in the face as they walk by Gesellschaft, right? Like, people don't want to know each other, anything like that. And, you don't see a variety of flora and fauna. No. Everything is alive and teeming like this, and more so where I live. So I just think it's kind of cute that... Why are these... Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought they were deer in clothing, but no. It's
Craving a proper roast.
folks wearing deer heads.
I'd wager the best cats all get sent off to the castle.
The best cuts go to the castle.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day. A proper pint will get me right back up. These flesh hats that you're wearing are actually incredible. If somebody in modern times were to walk around like this, I think maybe they would go to jail. Certainly they would create concern. But should they? Would that really be such a big deal? If it's super cold, you want to be warm, make some kind of a fashion statement. Although he's an interesting fellow, right? I think this is his style. He's just bending a certain kind of style. Because he's not dressed for the cold.
I do something to earn this attention.
Yeah, you're crazy looking. Okay. Oh, for the love of all that's... Where's the kid? Let me go find the kid. Okay, where's the kid? Okay, now I look at this and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I should go find the kid, but shouldn't I just climb this? Oh, can I break those things? Some kind of pickaxe? Does that require a pickaxe? Should I be doing this? No, I shouldn't be doing this. I should be going to the kid, right? Can I... What if I control on that? What if I kick it? Is that... If I kick it 1,000 times, does it come off? Oh! It's moving. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing this. It's really stupid, but... Okay, I'm gonna stop now. But wait. Can I climb this? Can I climb? Stab and pierce. Stabbing mean... Oh. I think stab once and then use that as a climbing, as a climb moment. No? Yeah, I'm just gonna release because I'm almost out of... Lean? Trying to lean. It says that I can lean, and I press C to lean and nothing happens. Maybe I need to be pressing forward and lean. I really want to try and do this. Oh! Okay, so... maybe it doesn't continue climbing when it's hopeless if I've expended too much stamina before trying. Is that... Could that be true? Well, anyway. That digression was... not so bad. Up we go.
Greetings.
Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, fellas? I saw somebody wearing...
lively these days.
I saw somebody wearing a lot more.
I'm off for a stroll around the neighborhood.
As you do. You look like you're... You look like you got the Fent. You got the Fenty bend. Are you pre-Fent? It's gonna get worse for you? Are you gonna be just completely bent over like a zombie? You gonna be like every other person on British Columbia on the streets of Greater Vancouver? Go downtown. I think I'm exaggerating. Is that the kid? Okay, just trust the map. Trust the map. Or is it radar? I suppose we would call it a radar. Just trust it. Trust it. You know you want to go look at the quests. Trust. Trust the goal. Achieve great things.
so cool.
I won't be mad if you come down now, promise.
Rulipi. Is that the boy's name? Okay, I'm gonna talk. Boy or girl, I don't even know.
Wrong?
Kids that young are neither boys nor girls. They're just kids.
He just won't come down.
The camera work is
To get back before
really
anyone
good in this
notices.
game. It's
Just
really
really upset.
there's a lot to be proud of here. It's all so
Can you
good.
help me get him down? Gigi, get down here this instant.
Framing is so good.
Hurry.
I wonder
You're going to
how
get us both in trouble.
did they build a proprietary camera system like that?
Please,
It's
can you
spectacular.
help? The chief gets scary when he's mad.
Oh, whoa! I'm not even doing that. I just got all queued up to go do the thing. That's kind of cute. He's gonna move on me. He's on the move. He on the move. Can I pick you up? Oh, I got you. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Okay. They jumped time there for reasons.
Scared me half to death.
For reasons.
Think you'll make it back home in time?
Yeah, you saved us from a good scolding. If you ever visit my town, come say hi.
I will.
Sure, if I have time.
I'll reward you for your help
Unse.
today. I think you'd love it there. Though,
Auntie.
I'm not sure if you'll be allowed in. Well, don't worry. I'll talk to the chief about it.
Okay.
Make sure you come visit.
Just.
Wait, where is your village?
Bro, he's on this vision quest, and everything he does that's in the small and the little and the tiny. Yes, there's a philosophy of ways to be here, which, why do I have stab with right click as an option right now? I just finished up with the kid. Why can I right click to stab? Like, okay, it must be when I'm in a crouch I can do a stab. Like, that must be a primary right when I'm all stealthy and stuff. Like, oh my god. I love how functionality now is. I'm very much like focused on what's down in the corner now. Like, gradually understanding all of the affordances that they have in the system, and it takes some doing, but you get there. Oh, hey, dude. I have the opportunity to greet you,
Bandits will regret what they've done.
or stand, or
Let's play catch the bandit.
you're not going to give me a mini game where I got to go chase something, am I? I'm going to stand. Are they more likely to come up? Oh, they're hiding. Oh. Okay, what is that? What is I'm really focusing a lot more on the mini map than I used to, because I understand, like, hey, that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, get it together. But what is all of this now? Okay, stranger, hello.
Every time I set ink to parchment, I feel as though I'm carving a piece of myself into the world. My hand aches, but my soul feels lighter once the ink's dried.
This is exactly in keeping with what I just did and the set of things that I did prior to this leading up to now. People who criticize the game for being a mishmash, for not having coherence. Okay, maybe I've only played it a bit, but I'm seeing very clear through lines, and it's not very hard to do. Like, these brutes who look strong and you would think then are compensatorily not as smart, are all saying things that are brilliant. He said he finds the joy and the appreciation in the doing of the things that aren't necessarily profound, but that leave a difference, like putting ink to paper. The paper dry, the ink dries on the paper. Now there's a thing there. Okay, good. And the last few things that I've done have been small, little things that make other people's lives better. Not important in the big scheme, right? Like, I'm not doing some big, huge boss battle to win the war, to save the people.
I'm like helping a beggar, giving him a coin. And then it turns out that there's God in the beggar. And then he moves out of the way, he disappears. What? And as I'm going up to that, to where he disappeared, because I'm just, curious, what was that? Let's see what's over there. Let's go that way, because that's the last substantial thing I saw happen in that direction, right? Gold dematerialized. And then I hear somebody saying he hears, a woman crying. And, why don't you listen to me, right? And then I go a bit further, but then come back. And now I look at a grate and I see that, there's a place that I could go down. But wait, the corporeal manifestation of a Greek god or something, some sort of Western myth going on in that space, was blocking a thing that I should go down and I should take care of someone down there. There's an opportunity to help somebody. And then I'm being told that that's what I should do, and the mini-map's showing me how to go there and do that, and I'm in the same place that I was, but I'm lower down on the y-axis in the world space, so now suddenly there's a whole other world under there, and now I get this sense that everywhere I am, there's more than what I see, and there might be an entire world below me of consequence and substance. But I go down there, it's a helpless person facing an altar of sorts. I think, okay, there's a problem there, but there's no immediate danger. There's little skill checks along the way. I just free the person because they're bound, right? They've got the rope. And suddenly that person says, he was right about you. I'm like, okay, well, I just got then this sense of continuity in doing things that aren't a big deal for me, but that help other people. That's a good. And then I go help the girl. Meanwhile, I'm learning all about the mechanisms of picking up things and all that, right? But there's a through line in all of this, which is in the mundane details are the opportunities to be heroic adjacent, to be kind of like the good guy making the world a better place, and there's rewards in that. And it's more than just that one person or that cat and the girl got some help, and that's nice, or that I got something for doing it, but that there's a greater good in the small things. And this guy here, this brute, who's actually an intellectual, is positioned for me as I go to the next part of the minimap that has something significant in it, some bell. I'm like, well, what's that all about? Okay, I guess it's just, I haven't figured that out yet. But anyway, I talk with him, and then he's talking about how in the small things are the important things, and that is worth enough, that's enough, that's a lot. And so the lessons being taught in this game it's not just a mishmash of meaningless minutia of spurging. It's actually everywhere there seems to be an opportunity to do something arguably good. But then also you can just steal stuff off of altars. And that's what you should do, because there's a challenge wrapped up in it, which allows you to open it later, a la Hellraiser, some kind of weird, intricate puzzle that's tied to a quest that when I go back to it, it opens and I get a thing. So anyway, I'm just saying that there's a lot more coherence here than I realized on the face of it. And it's the idea that, there can be a lot of complexity. But if it's well organized, it becomes more and more manageable over time. And that's certainly going to be the case here. I need, as I'm playing the game, to try to move the mouse a little less spastically. For me, my brain's telling me, look to the right real quick. But then if on the stream, even though I'm showing it in 4K, I look to the right real quick like that, that's probably really disorienting for anybody watching. It's probably not a lot of fun. So I need to kind of get my perspective leveled up, so that I'm thinking about what somebody would be looking at. For instance, oops, I just touched the mic and made a noise. For instance, yesterday I was talking about a part of the screen that my picture-in-picture of myself was blocking, and I'm like talking meaningfully to the camera about it, but there's no value in it to the person watching, because I'm literally obscuring the part that is meaningful. Okay, well. Here, oh my goodness. Here I kind of thought that I was good at taking perspective, but maybe I'm absolutely terrible at it. I can iteratively improve over time as I'm sharing the stream.
people ever watch it, then it's got a little more value. A little less disorienting. A little more coherent. Okay, so I did help the child. Examine the key from the old man. Okay. Now I'm getting used to the interchange of the like the questing, like the moment-to-moment quest log that I have, and the minimap itself. Okay, cool. I'm gonna press the escape key, and I'm gonna go find that thing. Where is that thing? Oh, and I learned that the most important bits at the top, well, I'm sorting by price right now, but there's a subsort. The things that are important, that are quest related, stay at the top. They sort first. That's really cool. Okay, so the Abyss item, that wasn't it. Keepsake. This. So, I'm going to click the spacebar to select it. It says select group. I don't really know what that means, but now I pressed it, and I'm going to press the same button again because the information associated with it changed from select group to use. At some point, I think it might be sensible to be selecting in a group, but in this case, it's just an errant additional push that's kind of strange. I don't get it. Okay. Well, talk to me, Goose. What am I supposed to do? Talk to me, Goose. No. It's no good. It's no good. Okay, so I looked at that, and now I should go to the Hernand Castle. I didn't get that from looking at it. I didn't follow along there, but something dawned on me to go this way. Okay, I'm trying to find a coherent through line here. And so, yeah, I'm going to do that. But I will tell you, I'm really just talking to myself. Oh, I'm going back to where I came from. I felt like I was going somewhere slightly different. Oh, no. I need to pick you up. I'm sorry. First things first, I need to pick you up. You know, as I hold it, I feel like I need to be careful. You know? Like, I don't want to cause a problem as I carry it around. The game is so well crafted.
Look what the cat puked up.
Oh. He just gave me a line that's differenced against my holding a cat.
Hi there.
Versus some other generic text. Audio.
Be well.
Well, that's quite amazing. It suggests to me that at certain points, holding things might be a benefit versus not holding them when I'm going through and interacting with people. That's what that tells me. And of course, I'm sure it's true.
His back's acting up again. Every goddamn morning, it's the same story.
Is there a mini game to?
Breaking all over as well. But fuck it. Work won't do itself.
Wait a minute. Maybe I could do your job for the day.
Back's acting up again. Every goddamn morning,
well,
it's the
I'm
same
sorry.
Story.
Okay. I and so many other people are also taking the cat along, right? And on day one, right when I first had some measure of agency, I just walked over and picked up a chicken. So,
Bandits. Always with their petty tricks.
oh, I want that sword. Is it wrong that I want that sword?
Ask a question.
Yeah, can I have your sword? That's
That
my
cursed
question.
smoke they carry drifts in slow, like poison mist. One breath and your head's swimming. Get clear before it reaches you.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to pause for a second, and I am going to go to Actually, skills. Can I skill up yet? No, I only fought like 2 things in the entire game. Why would I have anything that I could do here? But here, this is what I wanted to do, okay? Add-ons. Okay, so I bought the basic one, and then I upgraded to the better one because I saw Asmongold put these things on, and I thought to myself, I want to go to there. And I know he's since got like that Black Wraith gear from that really difficult fight where you need to have strong frost resistance, or that anyway he did. But yeah, okay, so how do I do this? Okay, what does that mean, select group? Oh, select group pulls all of those into the side here, so then I can interact with Okay, designers. Good job. Wow. Really good job. Wow. Really good job. What else can I say? Oh my goodness. He looks... And by the way, here, look at this, and I want to brag about on behalf of the developer. Look at the interaction of the feet with the slope. Come on, are you kidding me? Okay, here, this is where it's going to go to shit, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's got a separate moveset. Really cool. All right, well, I'm going to set the cat down because... Did it just hiss? Okay. I was thinking it'd be good to get in there, so now it's time to go in there. Let me see if I can do a chit-chat. Oh! Okay, question. The last time I tried to go in here from some circuitous route over on the other side or something... Wow, that's right. I'm on a different part. I wasn't wearing cool-ass gear. I was wearing gear that looked like I'm from Greymane. This isn't Greymane. Actually, that shield is. Hold on. This shouldn't work. I personally think it shouldn't serve to replace... But does it? Does it? Bruh. Because I'm not wearing the same stuff now. Does that mean that the DLC gives me an ease of entry that expedites getting through a little bit better because I won't look like I'm Greymane? Or am I just mixing up things? Anyway.
Hang on now. I'll handle this.
I look insanely good.
Do you know what's past this gate?
Yeah.
You can't just stroll into the castle dressed like that.
Oh yeah. I'm dressed.
Watch out for that one.
Okay. This is where... Okay. Right. Okay. So it's coincidental. Like right now I look sick. Okay. Entry requirements. Toll. Attire. Strong ties to certain factions. Okay, so... I don't think that I look like Greymane anymore, but that's not the point, because... But then how do I get in? If I go up here, are they going to get mad at me? Going to be like, hey, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't do that. What do you think you're doing? Oh, look at that interaction. Oh my god. I just knocked that down. You can see how unk I am, but even when I was a kid, I was unk. I'm like this. You can see what I'm doing. I'm like trying to look down over the edge. That's how effective games are at transporting me into their world. Like, I'm not just a little bit here. I'm not in the real world right now at all. Well, when am I ever, to be honest? And what if it isn't actually just a simulation anyway? Our sense is not just simulating everything. Just a bunch of random molecules connected. Okay, in volumes. Okay, so doing favors, etc. Am I full up on things again? Catch and release. Catch and release. Oh my goodness. If I put that on, that won't let me get through any easier, will it? Okay. Okay. F to discard. Be free. Be free. You know what? Let's agree that I don't really need cockroaches, even though they're worth 4. A butterfly is just the same value as a cockroach? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe it's all the same. Okay. Anyway, I have 2 slots open again. Two zebra swallowtail. Okay. Inventory management for the lose. But I see something that I haven't seen before, and I want to be able to pick it up so that I'm sort of collecting it. Okay, I have a feeling that I could sneak in somehow. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe so. So much so. So much so, hey? Oh, it says steel? And I press R and I can't. I just don't have the steel mechanism yet. Or do I have to put that? Okay. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't waste my time. No, I'm not going to waste my time. Even I have limits. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, Woody knows. You're not going to give me grief now that I'm inside, are you? I'm just like, I got through and it's cool. I wonder if I'm going to get in trouble for this. No. I'm supposed to be here. Plus, have you not looked at me? Oh my God. Rah. Sort of the wolf. Oh my God. Put it back. Put it back. You don't want to stress anybody out. Big fan of the right mouse button. Sorry, the middle mouse button. Big fan of how that's working out right now for me. Big fan. I feel like maybe there's a better weapon for me to have, no? Ordinary gloves? Does that give me some kind of... allows criminal behavior? Right. That's a kind of a nice design decision now as I think about it. If it will behave the way that I expect it to, which is... that I can't accidentally steal something when I didn't mean to do it. That I have to be in a certain state to do so. Okay. All right, then. A little baby dagger. A baby dagger. So I can basically not have a bow? I'm going to just not have a bow. And why? Cleaner lines. Thoughts? Oh, no. He sees me. Am I? Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm not supposed to be here, hey?
You're shit at this.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What happens? What happens now? I don't want to just fight them. I think that's probably a bad idea. He's very big. He's very big. Oh, my God. How do I... Oh, no, that's right. I got to do Alt. I keep wanting to do the space bar. I think I'm going to remap that to space bar. God, dude. I'm trying to just get out. Okay. I'm going to do a big loop-de-loop. All right, I'm just going to get out. Y'all forgot about what I was doing. I wasn't even here. You guys are going to forget all about me. Okay, recover. Let's get the hell out. No, come on. No, bro. Just go up. I don't need to fight you. I'm not into the fighting. How do I choose not to fight? I'm in a fight state, but I don't want to be. Yeah, go. Yes, correct. Run. Oh my gosh. I didn't want any of this. I didn't ask for this. Okay. All right, let's go. Did I get away? Is he still coming? You guys forgot about me, right? Everything's cool. Arrow. Yeah, I want these arrows. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to say that that's the game world I'm living in, which is if I go somewhere and I'm not necessarily supposed to be there, everybody will instantly know. And they'll want to punch on me. They'll want to kick my ass. Now I know. I can't just blend. Maybe I can, but I need the proper attire. But now I have... Take an apple. Can I take an apple? Am I going to climb up this thing? Can I climb up it? Hang on. Oh, dude. Dude, I can climb it. Oh my god. Oh, designers, I'm in love with you by way of your game. When I say designers, I kind of mean developers too. I mean programmers. I mean all y'all. And that's why I got into the game industry. I just so much deep appreciation for people's hard work that ends up world creating something like this. Are you kidding me? Like, it is amazing, right? And here we are at nighttime. I'm wondering what the time scale is. I should probably just look it up, but I should be able to figure it out. I've been playing for how long? Trying to find. Where's my time? Where's my time? Couple of hours. So it's sort of like middle of the day or early of the day, and now we're at night. It's been a couple of hours. 112? 112? Maybe it's more. I'll tell you, last night, it was a full moon here. I'm going to catch that. Can I catch it? Let me catch you. I need you. Hell yeah. Mountain moth. I was watching the full moon, which was sort of a blood red, orange red color, set, and it was clearly above a tree. And 3.5 minutes later, it was fully gone and behind the tree. Just that real-time sense of actual planets coming and going of the day and night cycle. Like 3 minutes, the sun was fully in view. By the way, you could look at it. Not that you should, but you could stare at it. Because it was so fully kind of covered with smog in the layer in front of it. Smog or fog? I don't know. But you could stare at it. And it was there in full view against like the city line. In this case, it's just like a big, beautiful tree. And 3 minutes later, is completely behind the tree. That's kind of wild, hey? That's how quickly the sun moves through the sky. Maybe that's a no shit Sherlock scenario, but I still found it amazing. Like, when you realize just how quickly the sun actually does pass through the sky and how fast day and night do come and go, then yeah, you can watch it in 3 minutes disappear when it's fully visible. It'll just disappear. I'm glad that those guards didn't come and chase me. I guess very much locked to where I was only. So am I... Is that... Yeah, that's the place that I did the chimney sweeping for, yes? Here, let me just go over and talk with that guy again. It's funny how the world feels so wildly open, but I keep returning to similar areas. I think that means really, really good things to the world design. How I get funneled back into places of interest later. No, I want to talk to you. I want to say hi to you. Do you remember me?
Me baby's gone and called me Pa at last. I was so happy I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
It wasn't because you poured coffee all over your limbs accidentally. I still smell so much like
like coffee. But you know what? I like it. I like that. If you're gonna wear wet clothing, let it be caffeinated. Let it smell like coffee, like good coffee too, like Vietnamese coffee, the good stuff from La Viet. Okay, which is organic and homegrown. It's very nearby. We've even driven by that area before. I mean, actually, you can see coffee beans everywhere here. You can just go right up to a coffee plant on the side of the road. You can just pull off a coffee bean and suck on it. Like, it's kind of like white when you get that layer, and it's ready to go, by the way. It's like a white. You could just leave it sit out, and eventually it goes through its paces, and then you can roast it, and then it looks kind of like the coffee bean that you would grind up and then drink after passing the water through it. But otherwise, it's just kind of white, and you know what? It's sweet. Put it in your mouth. The coffee bean is sweet. But I don't think he necessarily remembers that I was the one who allowed him to have a baby with his baby mama. Like, I fixed their relationship.
My baby's gone and called me Pa at last.
I know. I made that possible.
I was so happy I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
I did that. You're welcome. Okay, I need to go somewhere and sleep, or I don't... Should I go to sleep? Is there a way to fast travel? There has to be. There's got to be a way to do all the things. How would I actually... So I can't seem... Okay. Let me just take a beat here and go try and find where X marks the spot. Is it behind the castle walls, or was it actually just up here and I'm a silly Billy? Just gonna try and make my own path. Have you ever done this in your life where you're going through a neighborhood and you just sort of go over walls and just kind of pass through it like you're out in the wild, but you're actually just going through people's yards and whatnot? When I was a kid, I used to do that all the time. Here in Vietnam, I've also done it more than I care to admit. Like, someone will just kind of close up a gate, and I'm like, using Google Maps, and I'm trying to go home. I don't really know how. I don't really see a clear way, unless I go through that gate. Not through it, but over it. I went over one that was like a full story high once, and then just sort of I scaled it and then gradually went down. And I didn't have a stamina bar, by the way. It was actually easier than doing that same thing in this game would be. But anyway, can I get to this Hernand Castle and then be allowed in? Because that's the problem, right? I'm like stuck on the previous one where I thought I had to go talk with the kid again. Like, no, I already talked to the kid and saved like the pet and all this. Now, how do I get to the castle, and more importantly, advance it and get in? Like, hello? Like, haven't I been here? Haven't I done this? You know, I have. My inventory is full. Why don't you let me pick it up and learn what it is without stowing it? Is that crazy? Are those spiders? Oh my god, they're spiders. Hold on. I need those for my collection. Inventory systems. One's my wheel of equipping, and the other is my stash of holding. Okay, what can I throw away? I am sorting still by price, right? So I'll just chuck the stuff lower down. That is the way. Except for that special Palmer pill. Okay. What about this? Can I get rid of this? It's damaged, so I release you into the wild. And I release you into the wild. And I release you. And I release you also. Be free. Curious to see what it looks like when I chuck it all. Maybe I should be keeping some of these things, but I don't really know what to keep. Seems like water would be important. Should I be ingesting this stuff? I don't know. I'm not sure. The UI is so full that I haven't figured out
what I should and shouldn't keep, really. Not yet. Still holding on to one of each. A silly Billy. You know, I'm gonna eat this. I'm just gonna do it right now for fun. So I see on the right side of my minimap something that I'm in the green having. Is that my constitution? Or is that actually, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure of all that, but where are those spiders now, hey? Where are my spiders? I gave up some things in order to find my spiders. Oh no, they disappeared. It was too long. Taking too long. Okay, so I don't understand how to get in. Just maybe chat them up one more time. Maybe one of them. Can we talk about this? I'm pressing the control key. Can we talk about this?
Hang on now. I'll handle this. Do you know what's past this gate?
Yeah,
you can't just stroll into the castle dressed like that.
I'm dressed like a stud. What are you talking about?
Watch out for that one.
Okay. Do I have to go online to figure out how to do this? I don't think... Access. Yeah, sure. But... I think... Do I have to go around? But I don't see... It does not really built for quote-unquote going around. And then it gives me the idea to try to like sneak in. If that doesn't work, when I do try to go around, why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be so weird with it? And I see these question marks all over the place, and they're very interesting to me. I want to take away the question, but I want the core goal satisfied. So, how would I do that? Will you talk with me? I want to threaten you. Can I just go in? Is that okay? No. Oh, you do let me go in. I can go in? Can I just go through? Wow. I don't really know what I should be doing there. Okay, hold on. Guess what, guys? Guess what? You even hold it out for fun. Okay, I'm just curious now. Should I... What? Look at that. Why is it showing me something special over there? Am I supposed to be going... Help a guy out. I'm hearing clanking, clang, clang, clang. Knowledge acquired, okay. I guess maybe I should just sort of walk around, be patient. All things in time. Is that right? Pick up another thing that I don't know what it is. Spurk out some more. This is just so big. The world is so big. Okay, so... What is that over there? It's like I'm being induced to get closer and closer to that. Is that like a way in? That's okay? But once I get in, they'll just want to fight me anyway. Goodness gracious. This does have a feel like you can go anywhere or do anything. What was that? Okay, I notice when I have my lamp up, some things light up, but maybe that doesn't mean I can just go do whatever with those. Oh, what do we have here? Can I just be like Goldilocks? Or is this even actually... No, it's not my bed. Is anybody in here? I'm a cool guy. I'm not trying to take your stuff. But in gaming, I'm supposed to, because I'm supposed to acquire things wherever I go. It doesn't look like there's anything special. Can I just sleep? Feels like maybe I shouldn't be sleeping here. But then there I go. Just kicking up my legs wherever I please. Oh, I can't just sleep and then it does the auto. I have to pick how long. Wow. 5 hours will start. There'll be some light coming back, yes? Maybe? Okay, so I think I've cleared fatigue, but I didn't know I had any. I wasn't clear how to mark my fatigue. That's okay. Totally sleeping in someone else's place. Sorry. But thank you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, though. Is this... It looks similar to that place where I was hanging out, where apparently the guy fished me out. No, it's a different place. I just really don't know how to proceed. And what I'm trying to do right now is get some kind of progress. Not just disappear into the minutia. I'm trying to do things that are actually productive. Okay, well, I'm going back to the castle. This game's awesome. It's so good. It just looks so good. Oh, this is the side that I was on before. Was I in a fully different... Was I over there? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Definitely losing a sense of where I am. I think...
Word is, there's a certain most kind.
This is an area that I'm supposed to sleep in. Like, I think this is actually my area, yes? And can I just put a bunch of stuff in here? Yes. Yes. I want to put everything. Everything in here. How do I even do that? Shift plus to store. But where is my... Do I have to clear this for... What? I don't... Where's my mouse? Where's my pointer? And why did I move something over? I didn't even want to. Okay, my mouse pointer came back. But I didn't have it just a second ago. I am so confused at this time. This wasn't around when I was trying to... My mouse pointer. Does my mouse pointer show on screen? Yeah, it does. It was really weird that it wasn't showing for a while. It's just a bug or what? Okay, so... Oh, because the instructions were up. I'm just putting a bunch of this stuff in here because, you know what? I can always come back if I need to. Not the money. I don't think I should put the money there. Date. Really? I can see where data is really valuable to sort by, but not this time. Grace plate helm. Iron adorned storage. A box built with a sturdy and secure structure. Jewel box. Wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out if there are some things that I should leave inside my inventory, not my private storage. Moving it over into that. Because it can be like a container of things. Like inside my inventory is a secondary inventory. Is that what these are? Guard secrets. Reflects. Each one holds its own unique story and meaning inside. I didn't even know that I had those, to be honest. Broom. That pill seems like it might be a good thing to keep. Toasted grains for health. That seems actually like a good idea to keep. Water. Feels like I should keep those. All right, I'm just going to put... cooking. I can't keep everything right now. Spirit. I can get some more of that back. I'm just putting all this away for now. Rumor meal. This plate tastes even better. No clue. That's that book that I stole from some abandoned homeless site. Is there a faster way to do this? Oh, I see. Okay. Holding the shift key just moves the entire stack, which is what I read. I remember that. Whoa. Making crazy sounds. Why is it doing that? What? Okay. No. Shift to fully insta-move over. Wait, does that axe allow me to cut wood? Or can I also cut it with a sword? And do I have a sword? Is this stuff here? Okay, I should probably keep that if I want to steal something, which, I mean, I don't, but whatever. All this goes away. Sure, thin hide. Light armor decorations can be purchased at tannery. I'm just going to put this... I have no idea. I'm just going to put this stuff away. There. I can just hold a bunch more stuff. Anyway. Am I going to regret and have to come back for those things later? Or by virtue of having put them away, now I won't trigger certain things that I would if they were in there? I don't know. I don't know. Say hi to you again.
Well met, friend.
Okay, I got more trust. So, is the trust per beast or is it shared across beast? I remember wondering about that earlier. It looks like it's per beast.
Do you need something?
Now I'm trying to figure out the point of that. Yeah, I need something. I need for your dog to love me so hard. And then to confer some strange benefit as a result.
For once, the day played in my favor.
I feel like I already
As long
said...
as my pockets are full, my worries can wait.
Okay. Am I realizing a problem here? Which is, did I not say hello to this guy before in the past? And should I not have some credit of trust
As long as my pockets are full, my worries can wait.
toward him from the last time I played and interacted with him?
Now, don't you smell fragrant?
Don't you
I've
remember
spent
me?
half my life as a free sword, but
Plus...
there's days of a mind to
Okay.
just walk away.
Okay, it's plus 10.
A
Okay.
peaceful life, a home, a wife.
Yeah.
I dream of those simple pleasures.
Yeah, I know. Because you're intellectual and all these things. You're very, very thoughtful.
Air is tense.
Strange, because you look like a boar man. That's cool. Okay.
Stop. I'll handle this. Do you have any idea what's past this gate? You can't just stroll in there, dressed like that. Keep an eye on that one.
Okay, so then what is my sub goal to get to that Hernand Castle? Okay. Mystical key. Oh! Wait a minute. It says mystical key as the header. I feel very... Okay. Tell you what.
Dress properly if you want to be let in.
Okay. Or equip something that's compelling to you and that makes you feel like I had to be here. Maybe? What do you think? What are you thinking? Hernandian attire. Wait, how did I get that? And is that... Should I have that on? Oh my God. You guys are killing me. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? What about this? Should I just have this on just in case? Quote unquote, using... Ooh, that's so cool. Control to examine. Wow. Okay, so the Abyss artifacts help me learn skills and gain attributes. Is that right? Or improve them? Okay. I am trying to satisfy entry requirements. I haven't figured that out yet. It does not make sense to me yet. But keepsake. Right. So the next time I run in, I'll say, hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I see that the item slots do not also include the key items, which I was wondering about. That's good. Be annoying if they did. Okay, so I put on... Okay, I'm just going to walk up again and see if that's all I needed to do. Like I'm slightly different in my appearance. Wait a minute. Wait, why can't I? Okay. Yeah, look, now I'm dressed... Actually, I do look better now. Am I passing your criteria?
Oh!
Hang on now.
You don't look dangerous.
Everything looks good.
Don't cause any trouble.
Thank God I didn't go running around trying to find another way in. So inside
You can pass, go on.
Inside my inventory, very unexpectedly, there's nothing told me to put that on. Well, you know what? Something probably did, and I just I didn't read it. But that's what I need to do to get in. But nowhere does it say change your clothing. I look cool. So if I change back now, are they going to suddenly aggro on me and want to fight me?
I mean to protect what matters most. Wouldn't do to grow dull. Time for drills.
I guess
Fine day, isn't it?
spacebar for jump does make sense. Alt.
Fine day, is it not?
Yes, speak.
Let's see if I can do. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do
May I
jump
help you, friend?
roll. Oh, it doesn't have a queue system. Wait, animations don't queue up? Well, maybe they shouldn't, but I'm a little bit surprised that when I'm in the middle of a jump, that doing an alt in a direction wouldn't then lead into a roll. I mean, the reason that you have the animations behave the way that they do and that you have a boat that you're steering is so that those transitions are super elegant, but they don't have like an animation queuing system for that to be useful to have. I'm oversimplifying it, but I think there's something to that, at least a little bit. Huh, I'm really weirded out by that. Like the trade-off for having a really annoying, lumberous movement system is that the animations beautifully thread from one to the other, but I can't cue them to do the beautiful, elegant threading. What's the point of having all of this lumbering sluggishness then? So there were two games happening at once in big competition with each other, NBA 2K and NBA Live, which is its final year, and it didn't come out. They canceled it. David Littman was the executive producer on that. Or maybe he was a line producer. Yeah, I guess line producer. Anyway, he was calling the shots. And playing the NBA Live Elite game, I think it was called NBA Live Elite, versus a 2K game. And I made the 2K game. I mean, I did a lot of the presentation elements of that, worked painstakingly for it to be a beautiful looking experience, best I could. Made a pretty big difference, I think. Great team. And there were very different approaches to like the 3 Cs, but mainly on the control dimension between those two companies.
evident, right? I'm not giving away any of the secret sauce whatsoever. You just pick them up and play them, and you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not giving away secret sauce. I don't know if NDAs still hold, but anyway, I'm not giving anything away. Let's just say I don't know anything anyway. But the control dynamics, so NBA Elite was following up after a previous year where you could kind of create jazz while you moved around. You felt like you had superior control. And they gave way to the quality of the animations in favor of being able to stitch together really beautiful sequences in so many different ways. Whereas NBA 2K series put a lot of focus into perfect transitions between animations and beautiful looking, play right, get the perfect look, get the perfect feeling, kinds of trade-offs in their control scheme. I deeply appreciated both ways, and my personal preference was actually Elite, which is going to make me sound like a tool to most people. I don't really care. There are grooves that you would go through with the 2K game, which when you know the way that the game is supposed to play and you play it accordingly, you are kind of on rails, but your brain doesn't do anything but the grooves that you're supposed to go down. And so it feels like you have supreme, complete, perfect control. But in fact, if you're kind of like a noob and you're trying to get the movement under control in the NBA 2K series, at least back when those two products were in direct competition, going against the grain felt like trash. And it felt like the game was playing itself because you would have momentum carrying you through from one animation into the next that if you played the way you're supposed to, it was just glorious and perfect. It looked so good. But if you didn't play the way you're supposed to and you just kind of improvised and tried to do things that weren't in the expected animation grooves, it didn't, like 2K felt like you're running around with a boat that has legs that do great inverse kinematics incidentally, but that if you try to like slam your analog stick left, it doesn't go left. Why would it go left? It's not supposed to go left. And you didn't apply a modifier to do like a between the leg dribble or something like that. And you didn't do that right, so you're not going to be able to do anything that looks correct, and it's not going to respond to you the way that you would want it to. Once you know how to play, and if you bring your actual basketball knowledge in with you and play it, it's butter. It's so good. And maybe that's all that matters, really. But then I think about this game here, and all that debate in my head kind of comes back, which is, the benefit of having animations that you can't really break out of except for at the right time, and then you just need to figure out the right time, do the right thing. Then it's because you don't have basketball knowledge and you're dumb. This system doesn't appear to afford that. It doesn't afford like the deep knowledge of like, I'm going to animation queue up a roll after a jump, like jump. It doesn't. There's no reason to have a boat in the control. Moment to moment, maybe it looks a little bit heavier, bulkier, and more like grounded on the surface. And maybe that's enough of a reason. Because there's no denying it's amazing, right? It's just so good. The feeling of walking feels like thunk, 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 thunk. And the variable topography really does appreciate more of this methodical movement. But I don't know. Hold on. Let me just see if I can be in a state of sprinting that and then a jump. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe it's situational. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe. Let's try. Boom. Boom. Jump. Oh, did it have that? Did it cache that? No. Maybe. Nope. I don't think so. It feels really good, though. I guess I'm just complaining much ado about nothing.
You don't seem like the troublesome type.
Full Sound and Fury.
All good.
Get shut up and play and enjoy.
Don't go causing trouble in there.
Open the gate.
You can pass, go on.
I see. I was just experimenting. I'm trying to go anywhere. Now I'm in another area, but I didn't even go. Okay, well, that's open. Presumably it'll stay open. I actually want to go to where X marks the spot. Or is that actually around the corner from there? I think it is. I think it is. No. It's closing again. I can't wait. I think it'd be too boring to wait for it to go back up again. It must be over here, huh? We're on the inner sanctum. Oh, this game looks so good. And you know, the walking, when he walks, he looks like such a badass. And he looks so grounded. So all that stuff that I said about the movement, I don't know. Is there a point?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm good at that. You want me to help? Are
Long
you
as we can still laugh.
Are you a god incarnate? No? Okay.
Even stale crusts somehow feel like a feast when shared among friends.
Whatever you do, make sure that you keep talking to me when I'm completely leaving. That's totally fine. Okay. This is clearly nothing here for me, but I just had the urge. Oh, wait. Okay, so, wait a minute. Yeah, X marks the spot, but am I in the wrong area? Can I go through one of these? Okay. Recipe. You're not going to hate me if I steal this, are you? Everybody needs to know ways to cook. Oh. Okay, the way this effect looks when you're looking at something before you ingest it, it's so cool. The close-up elements of looking at something in your hands, it's just absolutely spectacular. You can cook. Yeah. Got you. I'm going to turn it over. Rude. Oh. We can agree that's a nice side of meat. We can agree that should be cooked. We can agree I should be able to take that and cook it. Okay, so I'm not exactly in the spot that I should be, but here, let me...
A good laugh lets you forget the shit work for a bit. Just want a bit of peace and quiet. Is that too much to ask?
More beggars than ever these days, and the thieving's got worse with them. Thanks Solomon, the guards still bother to patrol.
Wow. If I shine a light in her face, she like tries to block the brightness. Did that just happen? Did I just see that happen? That is amazing. Okay. I'm still just trying to get to the X spot though. Now I'm clearly in the wrong area. I'm like above or below where I'm supposed to be. Oh, dude. Okay. I got you. Got you, boo. This game is...
Yes, speak.
I would like to talk with you, sir, about the transition from inside to outside and how
Keep your arms in order.
phenomenal that
The
is.
Dork blade's no better than a stick.
The way that the eyes have to get used to and the way the pupils change.
Should have restrung it days ago.
In to out. Okay, that... some folks have said, and I think, you know, oh, they're just, it's the glow of the game, right? And it's new and it's popular. That it's the best looking game they've ever played. And I've read in some places where people will say that, oh, the lighting off of some of the material's not as good as it could be, a bit flat. Like,
Let's get the ray tracing going better on this, etc., etc. But this is, I mean, look at this game. By the way, most games like this, including Cyber Psycho, that's one of the enemies. The 2077 is Cyber blah blah. Why can't I think of the name of that game? That has screen tearing like crazy, and even when I try to fix it, like, this doesn't have any of that. Like, look. This game is incredible looking. The transition from inside to outside is so human eye-like. So what the human eye would be affording.
Oh, this door's always locked.
I love this game. This game is so good. All of the jank I forgive completely and entirely.
I've yet to receive word from the Marquis. Please leave.
Find the alchemist's chamber. Find the room. The key opens. Do I have a key? Oh, I do have a key. That's right. I do have that key. Okay, don't attack me because I'm just trying to progress my life. Okay, good. Good. My first treasure chest. Wow. Oh, boy. This is... It may not seem much to you, and maybe it's just that I'm a little bit cold from having spilled the coffee all over myself, and then I'm in damp clothing, but I got the chills right when that opened. It's so remarkable, the experience and the feeling of the game. You know, I opened up the chest and I got something, I guess, but I didn't even notice because I'm so busy thinking about going through that gate. Like, what did I even get, hey? Faded Abyss artifact. Weird. I can use these to level up those. Oh, I see the up arrow icons. I don't think they were there before. Oh my goodness. I am not informed enough to pick anything. And I don't know if it's super hard to respec and better to wait or what. Sword, spear, longsword, dual wield, fists. Daddy-like. I'm afraid to pick something. That's what Google is for. Anyway, I can see that I now qualify for leveling up a bit. The first encounter. Prologue, Dead of Night. Oh, I've never even been here before. Oh. Okay, well, I'm supposed to continue now, go through. Traces 04. And total 5 of 5 things. Trials of Kindness. They called it Trials of Kindness. Maybe that was signposted in the game while I was playing, but maybe it's only just here. I like questioning everything in general, not because I'm a contrarian, but because I want to understand a thing as fully as I can.